He didn't mention he couldn't.
No.
He better fucking be here, or he's dead to me.
I expect he's on his way.
I hope so. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You been busy?
I'm not super busy. I've just added way too much soy sauce to my wonton soup, which I'm very annoyed about. Tastes fine though. I think I picked up something from the tube. There was just so many people on it, and there was some guy sniffing next to me. So,
I mean, do you know what? The kids have all gone back to school, which is like the breeding ground for disease.
yeah.
And you don't even need to have kids. You just need to be in the vicinity of someone who does or has been near someone's kids, like an uncle or fucking neighbor or something, and all of a sudden everybody gets sick.
Like I thought it was just I had a dry throat, but been necking drinks, and nothing is fixing the problem.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Is what it is.
I see Plague is currently offline.
Really? He's in the he's in the channel.
It's because his name is Fish Priest Glugsh.
Yeah.
I saw the clipping, Goons. I saw that Redless had spent real money on one of those people that reads any message. I mean, I wonder how much they make, those lads. I guess if you just bang out like 100 in a day, tenner a pop, or whatever, you know.
Well, Mutt paid 20 quid to the doctor guy. And that was like a minute video. So like if he's got like a refined art, he can maybe crank like one out, you know, every 5-10 minutes.
How long was the video?
Nice job, Alistair.
Memo Foxal just resubbed for 14 months.
You would just
noise. Inhouse.
You would just stick them on an auto cue. Because he just has to read them. And he doesn't even need to really know what he's saying, because in a way, him not getting the context and fucking it up is itself part of the humor. Yeah. That's what people are paying for. So you could just have a fucking auto cue going, and you just set it to record, and you read through, I'm not kidding, like 100 messages, and you just edit them, fire them off to whoever needs them, job done. Easy. You fucking
think he's like, you know, like those sort of stereotypical characters who like basically live their entire life as the character they are on like in entertainment, and then when they get off work, they're just like smoking like cigarettes or they're blue in the face and just like alcohol strewn around them. Do you reckon that lad follows? He just gets off, does his video and last video of the day, throws off his stethoscope.
I used to be a real doctor. Now people pay me money on the internet to say stupid shit. It's a hell of a life. Sinks a whiskey.
I feel like Ashwin and I are breaking the fourth wall, turning up in our Fish Priest Steam names.
Well,
we've revealed who's behind the madness.
I don't have a nickname for you, Plague, because you've never changed your name.
Yeah.
So you show up for me as Fish Priest Glugsh.
Is this the only time Plague has ever changed his name?
This is the only time I've ever changed my name.
Wow!
Yeah.
That is thoroughly impressive.
In-game audio, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know. Fenfin is in, and Falcus, and Emnid, and Bonjamon. I don't know any of these lads. I recognise Fenfin from the Rust. He's in the Rust server.
Is he?
But I don't know who Bonjamon is. It's obviously a lad called Benjamin. He's been very funny. I don't know who Fenfin is. I don't know who Falcus is. I don't know who Emnid. Emnid. I don't know who he is either. But the picture looks familiar. It's that lad from the other week.
What, the picture of an Emnid?
Yeah.
His is just a question mark for me.
No, it's a lad in the
Oh yeah, I remember
forest.
that guy.
I recognise the
picture. We were like, is that him?
Yeah, 100% is.
I don't see a photo of him. Why is that? Oh look, now I've clicked on it, it appears.
So Bonjamon
Oh.
plays for Average Whopper Enjoyers. The Dav. He's a Dav Gibbon. Sir Smashing, you're correct. We should have a command that asks us to check our audio settings. It would still annoy me. Fenfen, could you move to All Crusaders team? He has done that.
That was a while ago. He's sorted that bit. Just
Hmm.
don't know what we're waiting for, to be honest. But we're just bloody waiting.
Fucking moths are back in force.
Do you know what, Ted? I think you missed my message when I wrote in chat during the Rust RP. But no one would like understand the reference, but I wanted someone to show up as a Jeff Marshall impersonator and just start like going on your trains and being all incredulous about everything.
Now, this station is very interesting because it's the worst station I've ever seen. That would be Southampton Station, which can only be reached on one of 3 tracks that are right next to it. And you basically have to stop on, like literally on the junction in order to reach the station. It's shocking. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I've got my own
Nice jump, Alistair.
command.
Pickage just resubbed
With
for
sound
41
issues.
months. Whoop whoop.
Your mic is sounding different and more distant than usual.
Probably because it's more distant.
Okay, that'll be that then.
I'll put it closer.
Ah. What is the holdup? Oh, just as I'm about to type that, I managed to get to W in my all caps. What is the fucking holdup?
So we've got a Scipio team, which is just containing one Scipio enjoyer.
That's
which is
just
Y.O.S.O.
Y.O.S.O, yeah.
But
And
he's
then-
trying to convert more people to his cause.
Good luck. And then All Crusaders Are Bastards. Hellboy Gore, Alex, Falcus, and Fanfan.
10 seconds remaining.
Fanfan.
Fanfan. I'm going to give it the French twist.
Dire
Since
team
Jean-Luc
back.
Godard died today, age 91. And as I went through his filmography, I realized I don't think I've ever seen a Jean-Luc Godard movie.
I haven't even heard of him.
He's a very famous French New Wave director. But I looked him up and I was like, oh,
10 seconds
I actually
remaining.
haven't read it, watched any of these.
5 seconds remaining.
They're all very French. Like, just imagine 2 French guys in a cafe saying nothing for 10 minutes, smoking,
Radiant team.
looking out a window.
Smoking, their voices are so deep that only like a dog can hear them or whatever.
What should we do today? Nothing. What is the point in doing anything? You are correct. Let us sit here smoking cigarettes, which
10
even through its
seconds
pointlessness seems to offer some small solace in this dark
5
world.
seconds remaining.
Yes. Pour more wine. I shall. I don't know if this is unfair to Jean-Luc Godard.
You started this off with rest in peace, you know, well be missed, 91, and then you've just been shitting on his films for the past 5
Which
minutes.
I haven't
So
even
he's shitting
seen.
on the French. There's a difference.
I haven't even seen them. I'm sure I've seen one. I must have seen one Jean-Luc Godard film. Films. Breathless.
Tinker, first pick.
The
Ew.
Little Soldier. My Life to Live. La
10
Carabiniere
seconds
and Contempt. Weekend and Anushka. No, I've not seen any of
5
these.
seconds remaining. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
haven't
I
seen a
wouldn't even,
single
I
one.
wouldn't even accidentally watch a movie that looked like this. I'm sure they're very good. It's just, this is not my
Nice
scene.
jump,
He
Alistair.
literally has a
Cool
film called
Llama
Oh
1
Woe
just
Is Me.
resubbed for 5
That's
months.
hilarious.
Dire team pick. Dire team
He
back.
last made a film in 2018. The Image Book.
So here's a film called Germany Year 1990. is a French film directed by Jean-Luc Godard, starring Eddie Constantine in his signature role as Detective Lemmy
10
Caution.
seconds remaining.
This is
Lenny Caution.
Lemmy with an M.
Oh,
Lemmy.
This is the
5
second film
seconds
which Godard and
remaining.
Constantine collaborated with the Lemmy Caution character, although it was not
Brilliant team
officially a
band.
sequel to
Dire team
Alphaville.
band.
It was the 15th and final time that Constantine would play a signature role in 40 years. The plot, this is one line in Wikipedia. Just after the fall of the Berlin Wall, Lemmy Caution roams around the city aimlessly. The film is part narrative and part documentary essay about German history and politics. Good God.
10 seconds remaining.
Nice jump, Alistair.
That's
Mark
that's
just
a
resubbed for 17
BFI
months. Happy in-house night, lads.
Thursday night. We will be screening Germany 1990. We would appreciate silence throughout the film. And you are allowed to smoke in the theatre during the showing of any Jean-Luc Godard film. Hope that's acceptable. Thank you very much. Well, I see Witch Doctor. I click L.
You're not commenting on the incredibly brave Tinker first pick?
No, because they've picked Spirit Breaker to counter it, and it's clearly a Pos 4 stinker.
It is a possible
Dire
stinker,
team
but
band.
it's still worth countering a Pos 4 stinker. Stinker's still... It's a satisfying thing to do, you know? It always keeps morale up watching a Tinker just die.
It does.
An Urban Dev
I think
says,
I prefer to watch like Ricky's die.
Yeah. An
That's
Urban
like
Dev
like
says,
Ricky and
I-
Anti-Mage like number one.
Yeah,
definitely
no,
number one
Anti-Mage
on this.
definitely number one. Anti-Mage number one. Because Ricky is...
Like Ricky's so annoying
He is,
though.
but how many times have you lost to Ricky? I
It
mean,
feels like too many.
it's not as many as losing to AM and a typical AM fucking wank fest, where it's just irritating. It's like, oh, we can't get this
10
guy,
seconds
and because you
remaining.
didn't pay attention, you're down to 1 Rax now, and you're
5
just gonna have to
seconds
deal with
remaining.
AM all the time. Right, I'm gonna say this now, so hold on.
Radiant
And Urban
team
Dev
pick.
said, I had a phase in college where I would have watched these, but I think I was more into Kurosawa. So I literally had the same phase where when I first met Mrs. F, she was super into the sort of art house movies that 18 and 19-year-olds are into, where you want to be like, oh, I reject modern life, you know, and so you
10
watch films where
seconds
nothing
remaining.
fucking happens, and you say, oh my god, this is so good. Because you're
5
either
seconds
drunk or you're
remaining.
getting off with someone at that moment, or you're high, or you just want to smoke cigarettes and look cool. And every one of those movies looks young.
Dire team
They all
pick.
smoke. They look like they're a cooler version of you. So it's like aspirational for a young, artsy 18, 19-year-old who's listening to the fucking Smiths and all the rest of it. And then you get a little bit older and you think, fucking, come on.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Do something.
Next White Death just resubbed
And
for
then
20
now you get to
months.
my age, and you might be able to watch it because it's
10
quiet and
seconds
peaceful.
remaining.
But at the same time, it's just sort of like, now it's happening. Come on, son.
5
Let's go.
seconds
Pay
remaining.
20 quid for this. What fell over? Something fell over. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Nice
Taken
job,
just resubbed for 9 months.
Alistair!
Back again. Let's
Thank
see
you.
some good in-house coonery.
Earthshaker, huh?
I don't remember anything about last week apart from that they were terrible games.
Yeah, no, they were bad. I mean, you know what? Me and Plague, was it yesterday, Plague? We cast some of the in-house, the GoonTI.
International, yeah.
They were some lousy games.
Dire team pick.
And those were the ones recommended to you.
Yeah.
I mean, did you watch any of the ones with Live, Laugh, Looted in them?
Plague? He's gone. I don't remember. I was
Those,
hoping...
those were disgraceful. From both sides. It was a stomp, and I was still mad at the winning team.
We
We-
watched a game where a
5
team had
seconds
Necro
remaining.
and absolutely fucking dumpstered the lane against, don't tell me, Bloodseeker, to the point where it was like, this is fucking over.
Radiant
Like, he was
team
that
pick.
dominant. It's like 3 levels higher than the other mid. And by as a hood, I'm not kidding, from that point on the game was lost. And you could see that him buying a hood against this mainly physical damage team cost them the game. Because he went from being an incredibly strong,
10
over-leveled
seconds
hero
remaining.
to just dog shit. It was so bad.
5
And
seconds
frustrating
remaining.
because you know that weasel taught the fucking Leanie's guide is up on their little shop there on the right. Oh, I just followed the taught guide. Open your brains. What are you doing? What's up, Gabe? It just drives me mad. It's just so stupid. All they had to do was not buy a hood. Pretty much any other item. And what do you think the second item that they got was?
They got Sanj and Kaya.
You would like to think it would be at least something useful, but no, it was a blink dagger.
The flute dude build.
So they went hood blink into a team that was like 80% physical damage. It was unbelievable. And lost the game. Lost the game.
How did the other lanes go?
10 seconds remaining.
Fine. Like, they were ahead. They had a big fat lead.
5 seconds
At like
remaining.
16, 17 minutes, they had like a 9k gold lead or something stupid like that. And then they just puked the game away.
The other game we watched was Herald Special Forces, so we got to see a Kyle's Butts Jr. POS 1 performance.
We got to see we saw
Did
they
KBJ
win?
Wraith King.
No, of course they
did
fucking
not
didn't.
win.
How bad was it?
5 seconds
Clavs-
remaining.
It was closer than you'd think.
Clavs had a very good lane, as you'd expect, but it's a very heavy team, Ashwin. It's a very heavy team, and they
But
did end up
Clavs
losing.
did not help.
He fucked some things up, but I think even a divine player would struggle.
Dire team
I don't know,
Pull,
dude.
pull the mass of a Wraith King that bought armless and never turned it on
You're
across the finish line.
misremembering. You're misremembering a couple of
Dire
things.
team pick.
First of all, the like 2 or 3 fights in a row where Clavs decided that his hero's purpose was to run solo into the enemy team. Literally ran in there solo. And we were pointing out, what the fuck is he doing? And he literally would just run in and die. And then by the time his team gets there,
10
it's
seconds
over.
remaining.
The thing is, they did have a Pudge, they did have an Earthshaker, but
5
he
seconds
fucking
remaining. Pick.
he had a chance to do something really good, and I think he blew it. I really feel like he could have carried those goons, but he didn't. And these last 2 picks for me, the Silencer and Night Stalker, say that this is not a serious team that wants to win the game. I'm just going to put that out there. The Witch Doctor pick
10
gave me a hint.
seconds.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Silencer, Night Stalker, I'm saying,
Calc just
what are they
resubbed for
doing?
9
But
5
months.
seconds remaining.
if you look at Scipio's Helm and Joyce, I don't like their team either.
Nice Talker at least has the virtue of being good against Tinker.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about POS 4 Tinker? They picked Spirit Breaker and Night Stalker to counter a POS 4
Are
Tinker.
you sure it's a possible Tinker?
Has
They've got
to be.
Jakiro and Earthshaker locked
Has
in.
to be.
We'll see, because that means it's either it's a POS 3 Earthshaker or a POS 1 Earthshaker.
It's
which
mid
is
Viper. It's mid Viper with Earthshaker, Tinker, Jakiro, and a carry. That's what I reckon it is. And they're thinking, what can I fucking pick here? I mean, Wraith King is a potential because he can die in the chrono when he comes back. That's a potential. He's right there to be picked. Doesn't really worry about Silencer too much.
yeah, it's an okay Wraith King game. I mean, all of these strength heroes suffer
I
against
just picked
Witch Doctor.
pick Jug and move on.
Yep, pick the old Jug. There's your Manta build right there, Plague.
Luna.
Okay.
Now
Ow.
select
I don't know
your
about that.
heroes.
I don't
Very
like
much
that.
just the inferior Jug.
Really, it's really not amazing.
This is Bonjamin's first game in the in-house, and he's picked POS 4 Tinker. He has
It's a very
Really,
800.
he's gonna
Wait.
pause for Tinker.
But Mephisto Mori says he has 800 games on Tinker.
Holy shit!
Can I just say, however, that means nothing because KBJ and fucking Dave have like 1 million games on Witch Doctor, and they are still fucking dog. The number of games doesn't matter at all.
I think it only really matters for laning, and then your overall Dota knowledge
Yeah, you fall back.
takes place after that.
I'm going to the loo while they.
That's
farm.
fair enough. Quite a lot of cool sets, apart from Falcus. It's like everyone's got like dope ass shit. Falcus is just like, yeah, I'm a Witch Doctor.
You're saying that with Y.O.S.O's plain ass Viper.
Well, no, I was talking about Dire, sorry.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, Y.O.S.O is look at him back there.
So low, fucking out of place.
There he is.
Ugh. God. Played a
Any
miserable
questions from chat?
Played a
Answering
miserable
any
game this
questions.
morning.
You did?
We
Prepare for battle.
got megas. We achieved megas and then lost,
Hmm.
which is just the worst way to lose a
That
game
is
of Dota.
that's not great.
And the final fight, which so I bought back. We got Roche. I got Aegis. I got RP'd in their base, skewered, refreshed, skewered, and then RP'd in their fountain. It was just such a sad way to lose.
It's a shame. Why are we here? We are here to watch the in-houses, which means you're here to punish
Because you've
yourself.
got nothing better to do.
How's my dinner? I've had half of it, but it was good so far. What's going on with the game? There's a smoke, and there's not a smoke, and the one smoke
Quick
is
check
running
on where
into
the
the other
camera
smoke.
is pointing. It's
The
not
other
pointing
not
at
smoke.
any of the heroes.
How was my day? My day was fine.
We're gonna have
how
to
are
do
the
audio
Rust
commentary
streams?
on this one.
To battle.
The Rust streams were, as far as I know, pretty good. Just driving trains. Now, Epic Doom has good sight of this. Shouldn't get caught.
Where Ashwin new vid?
It is. I've literally just finished like
Oh, good.
the. Well, I say I finished. I've got to make the intro.
A lot of
after
damage
that.
done, but
Yeah, but nobody's gonna die here.
It was a bit of a dodgy go. I thought.
The battle begins.
They
I
get
thought
one
these lads
rune
could,
for this.
Could handle it. Oh, Alex is going in. I don't know if
There should be 3 runes for Radiant.
should be.
Shaq, where
No!
are you going?
it's a
Hellboy.
Tinker mid, by the way. So they are fine with their Tinker being a bit
Is
countered.
Viper? What?
Oh gosh, it is. Good shout, play.
Why? Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Oh God, why?
And a silencer mid.
We got the old corrosive skin Viper. Start things off.
Nice. That's definitely gonna help you get first blood. Well done, Y.O.S.O.
Yeah, that's really poor. I don't know.
I've done like a mix of Y.O.S.O and Pop. I'm
Guys,
a lagging
also-
out.
I am a
Riley
lagging
on
out. Ragazzi, I am a lagging out.
Is that the word for lag in
Buongiorno?
Italian?
Buongiorno?
Sure, no.
That's Italian cock. Buongiorno, ragazzi. I am a lagging out. Ragazzi means like the lads or the guys.
Does it?
Yeah.
It sounds so fancy just for the
It
lads.
does, yeah. Italian's a pretty pog language, in all honesty.
But they must have like some other more brutish word.
For lads.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna level with you. French, Italian, Spanish. They really only have a couple of swear words, and I'm sure people
No,
from those
dude,
countries...
we're just not aware of
No,
them.
no, because you
Like
only ever
fucking-
hear them say the same thing.
Like
It's some
Parisian
derivation
like
of puta.
slang goes deep.
It's
I
not-
don't know
they
any
don't
of
have
it,
enough.
but it there's a lot of it. Like, you know, to the point where people who understand like regular French won't be able to understand like all these
I
bellends
don't
in their
think
slang.
they've got nowhere near as much as what we've got.
They haven't got as many dialects, but I reckon they still got pretty extensive.
Right, if you think you've got more cusses than English, you're out of your mind, because we've nicked all yours as well. Like, that's what
I guess
people
that's
don't
true.
understand. We have nicked everybody
We
else.
claim everything.
Whatever language you think has more, I guarantee you we have more. If you want to talk inventiveness, I think the Romanians have the most inventive ways of cussing people out. But in terms of raw wordage, it has to be English. Has to be.
Spanish people not happy about it.
How come all you hear them say is puta de madre then? That's it. That's their one. That's their go-to. What do you have the following equivalents in Spanish? You fucking melt. You absolute bellend. You pillock. You brat. Nothing like it. It's all puta. Puta, 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 puta till the cows come home. Ludicrous.
These lanes are very dull.
Yeah, there's not much happening. I mean, the only interesting thing is that
We stole your swears
this
and
Tinker
put them in the
is
British
probably going to start
Museum.
crushing Silencer soon. He has his bottle finished. Silencer has no more regen. It's just kind of impossible to play.
Yeah.
If you don't rush bottle against a spammy mid laner, you are going to find yourself hassled out.
He's going for 2 null tallies
Why
to
is
start
he-
things off with,
he
and
had the
he's
top one.
abandoned that water rune to not
They're
get that
gonna
one.
kill
Actually, they
instead.
can get him. They can get him. He's dead.
No, he's
He's
not.
dead.
No, he's not. He should be able to kill the sun. Oh no, the sun
He's
pops
dead.
off. He
Oh
actually
dear,
is
the
deep.
bashes can fucking do one. Bottle!
Or one more click, and he's dead.
Alright, well that was very fortunate by young Alex there.
I just can tell the future, bro.
I would also like to
Apart
say
from when it
this,
comes to
this
predictions.
TP took its sweet time.
Dire's courier.
It
That
did.
was
but that's
Alex's
probably because
courier.
Think about how that poor reliable courier probably followed him across the entire map
Literally the whole map.
just to end up dead. That's brutal.
coming, sir. Got your tangos right here.
Denied.
I don't know why Alex never went to go get the other water rune. Not Alex.
Fen-
Fonfin.
Fonfon. Fonfin. Le Fonfon. Je suis Fonfon. Comment allez-vous?
Fonfon.
Fonfon. Le Fonfon. I know many swears in French. I know all the swears in French.
He's French.
French. In French.
Curious
Oh, could be
kind
trouble
of
for
thing.
Fonfin.
Fonfon, c'est. Ils sont morts.
Bah oui, Fonfin, c'est
C'est
mort.
mort. Le chargeon, dont Alex, est GodOfRandom avec le Nathan
Le void.
Dude,
Le
l'homme-
void.
L'homme de nuit.
Le clic,
Oh, GodOfRandom met me in trouble. Takes another tower shot, another tower shot, he is dead. But of course, the mid is dead. C'est fin. Mid,
this is all in honor of Goddard.
Jean-Luc Godard
God bless his soul.
made a film about Dota. It is called Why Do We Play? Question mark.
Oh, what a nice
That's
path.
a nice path! Oh, why did he puss out? Get in there,
Radiant's
son.
middle tower
I would have
is
been
under
clicking.
attack.
Be clicking. Oh,
We
hello.
don't
He
get,
even had
we
a
don't
mango.
get Danes
Oh, the
anymore.
rocket!
Sad.
Bonk. Oh, see? Would have been a kill. Would have been a kill if Jakiro had not been a coward there.
Yeah, we're
Accents in the first game, bit early. It is a bit early, but you know.
I think this early game is just been a bit dull.
Look, we are like babies. We need constant entertainment or interest, or we just can't be
Yeah.
bothered.
It's true. It's
don't
absolutely
have
true.
object
And
permanence.
since they've cancelled the football, I've got
Yeah.
nothing.
We got
I
now.
have nothing.
If you're charging, lad, yeah, go, Gore, go. Help your chum out. Did
Run,
I see an
Em.
attempted TP there? Oh, hello.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
One more.
Bomb?
Nice. GodOfRandom could be in trouble. Why did you run, Epic?
The lads are cowards.
Yes.
Guys, I am a level 6.
Ragazzi, I am a level
Ragazzi.
6.
How do you say I am in Italian? In
Yam.
Spanish it's soy. I am.
Yam.
isn't that cat food? Eams.
Eames.
I am.
Who says it like Eames?
Iams.
I don't think I've ever heard it said out loud before. To be
Yeah,
honest.
because you only get we only get the finest.
We
We,
are
gonna get the
we
finest
get
cat
a
food in here.
variety of cat food in
minced liver and
to keep things interesting.
caviar.
What is this Eames stuff, Alfred?
What is Felix? What is what is pedigree? Qu'est-ce que c'est, mater? Qu'est-ce que c'est pedigree? Poor Plague. You're so mean to him.
You're
Oh,
right.
don't tangle with
Oh, here comes
Y.O.S.O.
this charge from Alex as well.
Oh,
He wants
no!
to get fresh.
What's
Oh, he's got
Maldict?
to over
He's-
Maldict.
Plomp.
Yeah.
C'est fair.
Double damage.
What is Whiskars?
Alright, drop it, for God's sakes. Don't keep going through cat brands.
Alright.
Oh, that's so funny though. Disgust.
They really want to kill mid over and over and over again.
Alex actually going back top there. I don't know if you want to tangle with the full health Viper. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! Trains.Falcus didn't get the memo, but he's alright. Somehow he's still level 4. Everybody else has managed to make levels here. I think he's just been doing the goon play of... Yeah, here we go. He's in the goon lobby. Waiting lobby over here.
Oh, trouble. Trouble in the mid lane. Many focused.
This is actually pretty impressive.
Yep.
From the amount of shutting down of the stinker that's gone on is very pog.
There's some heroes that are so universally hated that it inspires you to great
Even
efforts.
the goons can be motivated to gank mid when there's a stinker in the game.
You just know if you don't do it.
Radiant's middle tower.
Again, there's no
This
chrono,
is
though.
definitely
Ooh,
not gonna
silence
work.
ult.
That's a nice bongo, but it's, I think they're in trouble here. Because here comes the path!
Oh my god.
Good god.
You can't fight this Viper at the moment, lads. Just give up.
You need ult on probably both Witch Doctor and Faceless Void before you
Yeah.
can kill Viper.
Yeah, I
Void
think
is
did the
very
Maledict
poor.
whiff? I feel like it did. I didn't see anyone that.
Yeah, I didn't see it hit anyone.
Dire's
But
top tower is under attack.
I saw Team Secret playing Witch Doctor today in a build that I want to try.
Is that Puppy?
Where Puppy went Blink Dagger first
Wait,
item.
I've got to get the
Witch
door. I've got to get the door. That's unbelievable.
he went.
Sincere comment I've ever heard.
I know.
That was unbelievable, Blake.
That was it was proper footy commentary as well. Now that was unbelievable. Are they actually going to try?
Oh
What
my
was the
god,
snap?
what is he doing?
Is under
What a
attack.
misclick!
What the fuck? That was like the Earthshaker I saw today. Who was playing it? I think it
Dire's
was.
top tower is under attack.
Who was it? It must have been. It must have been someone on Into the Breach.
Yeah, I was not ecstatic about Secret losing a single game to Into the Breach. They really made me scared.
Nope, trouble.
I mean, if they don't make it to TI,
Dire's middle tower is
it
under
was
attack.
so fucking sad.
I think Into the Breach actually played quite well. In fairness to them. So
Yeah,
I
but you should
wouldn't-
still
I
be
wouldn't
taking the
that
2-0s
concerned.
against them if you're Team
you,
Secret.
you technically speaking should be. But you know, all that matters is the dub at the end of the day.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think I still think my choice of entity is I'm happy with at the moment.
I've been mostly wrong so far because there's been upsets in SEA and no, not SEA, in South America and Eastern Europe were both
Yeah.
big upsets, right? Outsiders,
I messed up those.
Outsiders got somehow Outsiders who looked fucking incredible at ESL
Well,
Malaysia.
they suffered from the classic NA tilt, but NA tilt EU East.
Oh, Rezo, is Rezo? Who's the carry for Outsiders?
Ramses.
Ramses wasn't an NA player for a very long time, so he adopted
Yeah,
the NA tilt.
he's learnt how to NA tilt very well. Don't know what's going on here.
Where? Bot. A lot of lads down here when there's no tower.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So this Tinker is very KBJ-esque. He is a Herald 5 apparently. So he has
Radiant structures are
Master rank on Tinker, but is Herald 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
You've got to respect the grind.
One does.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, speaking of, Hellboy's being chased down.
Wow. Bonjamon!
I've definitely seen a lot of like Herald players who are technically quite good. They're probably like one of the worst decision makers you ever meet in your life.
This
Like,
is
you wouldn't want
exactly
them,
what we
you
said
know,
the other day.
running some sort of event or even like driving the bus.
Radiant's
Just
middle tower is under attack.
Like, this is exactly what I was saying. Plague didn't agree with me, which makes me think he disagrees, but also just couldn't be bothered to argue. Which was that I said that if you look at these lads, a lot of the time, technically, if they improve just a couple of things, they'd be alright. Like, I think in order to
my God.
up rank a little bit, for a lot of these guys, I would say improve their last hitting or a Roche Bash there would have been something.
I was really looking forward to it.
Like,
He
their
might just be
last
dead.
hitting, their farming patterns, and their decision making, and
Oh,
their
he's dead.
item buying. But they're not like these aren't. This isn't the moon. Do you know what I mean? Figuring out which items to buy is not so complicated that it's like impossible. So, for example, looking at the enemy team against this team, a hood would be good if I was Necrophos, because a lot of magic damage, But against the team that they were up against, it's a bad idea. You also see people just rushing a blade mail because they always get a blade mail. So I'm gonna get a blade mail. Things like that. I think
4.2k
give it a
hours.
little bit of thought.
That's not possible.
I think the answer as to why I didn't agree is because I wasn't casting that game with you. So.
Well, no, this was the in-house games, or was this the first game? You watched the Necro one.
I was not there for the first game.
You watched the Necro one, though, didn't you?
Did not watch the Necro one with you. No.
Oh.
I only watched the Heralds.
Right.
KBJ Wraith
Sorry,
game.
I thought we did 3, and I thought that was the second, but no, I think you're right. We did 2.
He must have not played ranked in a while. I'm gonna hope he hasn't played ranked in a while.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, going and killing witch doctors. So the thing that I understand about Tinker is they removed March of the Machines, so the hero can no longer realistically farm very fast. It takes 3 to 4 lasers to kill a camp, and about 2 to 3 lasers to kill a wave, which is very slow and leaves you in a lot of danger. So all you can do to get money is hunt heroes.
Yeah.
So you need your team to be ready to go and start fighting and create that opportunity for you to snowball off of kills. So he is, instead of being this hero that can just solo farm and then solo carry, he is very more team reliant these days, which I think is a better change for the hero, even if it does make him technically worse.
So this Tinker has 4,200 hours and he's Herald 5. I don't think you rarely see that level of play to low rank. Yeah. And I was checking, like, maybe he hasn't played ranked in a while. No, he's played ranked today. So
where was the silencer on? What's happened here?
You'll never know, but this is a great bongo. What a bongo.
Well, that's pretty
Falcus with the double.
No.
Not great from Epic Doom.
Oh no. No, don't go up there! Oh,
Fight,
more bongos!
My god, Falcus is on for a rampage here.
Falcus?
Never mind, he's dead.
So
meanwhile, Hellboy did not have a TP.
And had Chrono. That's fucking criminal.
Jump, Alistair.
The other thing I thought was really bad.
The
other thing I thought was really bad for that fight was when they went for the initial go, Silencer didn't drop his ulti, right? So they try this jump on Viper, and they just get fissured because Silencer just left them out to dry. I think it's probably some kind of communication issue. Maybe they didn't explain properly, but it's really weird to not be able to manage that.
I think dog shit is the word. Chien
I think dog shit is correct.
C'est merde de chien. C'est merde de chien. C'est merde de chat aussi. Poor. But, so, Hellboy not being there, not having a TP, and them still going for the fight, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That if you just took that dog shit out of your game, you'd be a lot better. A lot better. But they just do it every time. Every time. They're like, Void, can you come to this fight? No, I don't have a TP. Well, we're going to take the fight anyway. It's like, well, you just can't. And you lost like 4 heroes. And you used Silencer ult, and I just think, why not try to fight together? Just, you know, the tier 2 isn't going down that quickly. They don't have a great push other than Luna, that's it. And then you could get in there with a big Silencer, Chrono, kill Luna, and turn the fight around. But no, they just sort of went, we'll go in 4v5 and we won't use Silencer ult. But you could easily take that out. You could easily cut that out of your game. That's not a mechanical issue. That's just a brain issue.
Still, though, it was a lot of money for Falcus, God bless him. He's managed to get a glimmer out of nowhere from that triple kill. Which can actually have a lot of impact. Like, I would say it like it's a joke, but getting an early glimmer against this team, which is all magic damage pretty much, is going to be very important. But he's only going to glimmer himself. So we can look forward to that.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
really BKBs we're waiting for the moment, and both Void and Silencer are not going to have them for a long time.
Y.O.S.O
This is
has
Void-
one. Flying out.
Y.O.S.O has one, indeed. Which means Radiant are ready to fucking go. And Dire are not. Dire are going to be another 10 minutes maybe until both
Void
BKBs
is
are
all
done.
the way down here again. Does have a TP this time. They are going to get a kill here, but it's only on the
Radiant's middle
Jakiro.
tower is under attack.
Oh my god, is he going to live? No.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
he is!
GodOfRandom walked into the ice path.
Poor.
And again, where was the Silencer ulti?
Late.
When you have your team going in, you just drop the ult so they can do it safely.
Hellboy came up here for this.
Now this is the saddest thing. You TP to the fight and it's already over by the time you get there, and you just wonder what you're doing wrong with your life.
The issue they're going to have, I think, is they don't have the lockdown for Void. So I can imagine this being a problem later. You've got Fisher, you've got Ice Path. That's pretty much it. Like, you don't really have a good way of locking him down. Who builds a basher on this team? Hello?
That's
Okay, that is just fucking
pathetic.
sad.
That's pathetic.
That is sad.
You have to place it on Hellboy. He has to place the Chronos such that his Witch Doctor can help him. And he didn't do that.
It's a Zona!
He didn't even.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What is? It's just a cacophony of failures. Now he's dead too. Oh no, he gets the Glimmer off.
Dire's top tower is under
I think that was the first Chrono this game, and it was truly terrible.
Dire's top
Now they're going to lose more. Oh my god.
So you know what I said earlier about Tinker needing kills to thrive these
Yes,
days?
sir.
When you're the team against Tinker, that means the way you have to play is limiting your losses. Don't
Right.
give away extra kills. But these lads on Die, they're like, no, we're just going to keep going in, no matter what. No matter how bad it looks, that we're going in. And now he's got 7 kills, and he's closing in on the Shivas.
Snook, don't ask decent questions. Why are they daytime fighting on Dire? What? Look at this! They're doing Roche! I could cry. I'm allergic to this.
I'll tell you what, the Jakiro fucking shard destroys Roche, my god.
Roshan has fallen to Radiant.
Well, this is Radiant's game to lose. Let's see if the graph is working yet. It is! Graphs are back, baby! Win probability is now 80% for Radiant. Don't chase Void around. Don't chase Void around. Just push. Just push. Don't chase Void around. Just push.
So where's Silencer? Silencer hasn't even got the first bit of his BKB yet. Void only just finished his Maelstrom, and
Dire's middle tower is under
Night Stalker is not even started building his BKB yet. He's still going Sand and Yasha. So yeah, they're gonna lose a Rax before they get BKBs, I'm pretty sure.
Dire's middle
Don't
tower
leave.
has fallen.
Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Okay.
Oh, Hellboy doesn't have a TP again. Oh no. How does this
Well,
keep
they're not
happening
going to
to him?
catch him. Oh, they might actually. Okay, well, no, they've used all their stuns.
Yeah, so there's no way he gets away.
No, like I said, they don't have the lockdown.
This is... He might actually get out. Oh my god. Oh, the Fisher just missed. What?
That's very poor.
That was exciting. Fucking hell.
But that's the thing, if he can get bigger,
Yeah,
he really doesn't. They really do lack the lockdown for him. But that's why I'm surprised they went back. Because just go and fucking get these buildings, guys. You've got Aegis, you've got everything.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. Void can't fight you right now. I'm just trying to think who he kills in a single Chronosphere. Maybe Tinker, maybe maybe Luna, maybe? With no help. Doesn't have BKB yet, so A fish is gonna fuck
Yeah,
him?
if no one on
Radiant's
Radiant does
middle
anything
tower
to
has
stop
been
him as well,
denied.
that's the other part. He has to get a 5-man chrono and he'll maybe kill Tinker. They got the charge going on Y.O.S.O. This is a hard kill. I guess they force his BKB? That was an odd choice of targets.
Oh, what is that Fisher from Shaq?
Just trying to kill steal.
Oh!
That's a good chrono. And they've got the follow-up charge of Tinker. There's no ult on Spirit Breaker.
Alright, that's what they needed right there.
That was beautiful. And suddenly, Hellboy's back in this game.
So Y.O.S.O should have, when he BKB, he should have TP'd. Like, the moment he saw two heroes, they're probably not alone. They're coming hunting for a Viper. Probably going to be 3 lads. Just fucking BKB TP, dude. Like, don't try and fight them. You killed a Witch Doctor. Is that worth it? He's back already.
Yeah. I mean, TPing up would have been scary. You have a Spirit Breaker right there.
I think he's alright.
117%er, and you're very sad. But he definitely shouldn't have kept chasing after the Witch Doctor kill. He was so far forward.
I think just at least go for the TP.
It was a very nice chrono as well. I mean, Spirit Breaker chasing down that Tinker literally skimmed the edge of it.
Yeah.
To catch that follow-up kill.
Now, but look at this. Luna's now wasted Aegis. It's just achieved 0. Yeah. I feel like they had a moment there. They were 80% to win, and they've just dropped 10% for nothing. I don't get it.
The big problem is Festus Void now has BKB at the same time as Luna. So that's... You still have the advantages against Silencer and Night Stalker, but it's not them you're caring about, really.
Yeah. I just feel like the Luna with Aegis, with a full 5-minute Aegis, Chrono's down, Global's down, you've got everything. Go. Go, fucking fight.
Don't run, Doom, you have 20 seconds on your thing.
This is the kind of fight you don't want to take with Radiant, when you have no Chrono, no Silencer ult, and no BKBs.
He's away. Was Tinker there for that? I guess he was.
Yeah,
Y.O.S.O's very far up here. Aegis down. All they got for that was a Silencer. That's the thing they do, you know, they need these fights, they need to have big Fisher, big Echo to hold them in place pre-BKB, like you need that surprise jump.
A more classic latch play of not doing anything when the Aegis is up. Aegis goes down. Yeah. Let's push, boys. Let's go.
I don't get it. It's every time. It's literally every time. And now, for the sake of one liquid fire, he's gonna throw his life away. Why do they do it?
Hellboy's fucked up here.
Oh, he did fuck up.
Hellboy really fucked up.
He almost got a tier 2 for it, but probably not worth it.
I don't understand. For the sake of one liquid fire, you've died.
Yeah.
Just stop, please. Y.O.S.O missing all of these uncontested last hits bar 1. Lads, just, you know, I know this is like a big game for you on a Tuesday. Just pay attention. This is simple shit.
Yes.
Oh, Epic Doom.
Is he also missing CS?
Party's worth like 89 gold. Just fucking, he's just right-clicking, missing all of them. Come on, man!
Charge down bot and Shack. Pollock's a long way away, and Tinker and Viper get there first.
They're going to get Alex here, but then they're going to get sandwiched. They're going on the Tinker. He blinks up. They do get the Spirit Breaker. GodOfRandom is in danger now. The BKB comes out from the Viper. There's the Chrono, catches him. Rearm, lasers, BKBs, Shivas, Wish Doctor ulti doing work. They're coming in. Here's Epic Doom. He's trying to click them. He doesn't have his ult.
Oh, he Master
Why
Madness!
didn't he eclipse?
He doesn't have it. He does
Master
have
Madness
it.
instead.
He Master Madness.
Ooh,
Oh,
no,
you
that's
fucked
not
up. Now you fucked up. Disastrous.
Great path again, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's not a long enough stun.
And this is before Faceless Void has shard. He becomes impossible to catch then.
They got problems. They're charging this bitch.
She has no beekeeper either.
She's dead.
She's just fully dead.
For the sake of a wave.
So obviously, you know, it's unlikely that the goons. I don't know how much they click on enemy heroes to check items. I would never buy the Talisman of Evasion first. It's just a big flashing signal to say it's on Luna. It's like if I click on the enemy carry and I see Talisman of Evasion, I just immediately queue up an MKB, and it doesn't matter that they spent 5,000 gold on a butterfly. Yeah. It's irrelevant. So if Hellboy is paying attention, he just gets told what his next item should be for free.
He's sadly going Mjolnir Skadi at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think he's clicked on them. Like I said, I don't know how much they do click on enemy heroes, but you should avoid signaling what your intentions are as best you can. Because Butterfly, the point of the item is you have 10 minutes where you really are untouchable before they have their MKBs up, if you time your
Nice jump, Alistair!
I feel like Benjamin knows a little bit about how to play this hero, having played this many hours, and certainly uses his buttons, but he's so poor. 10 kills. And still seems poor. I mean, Viper has more net worth.
Yeah, I think 5 deaths on a Tinker is a lot. Even if 3 of them were in the laning phase, it's slowed him down a fair bit. But the Shivas is... He will speed up his farming with the Shivas at the very least.
Gleipnir is now finished on Y.O.S.O. That's a pretty big item. Spirit Breaker, nowhere near a BKB, is actually going Silver Edge to help against this Viper, I guess. Now, do they attempt this?
Dire are scanning.
I think they'd like a kill first. This is the big issue with the Viper 3, is unless you have a really fucking good team, everybody thinks they're OG. Amar can do this because of the way that OG play and the other heroes that they pick. But their catch for Void now that he's got BKB is no one on this team gets a basher, right? No one can lock him down. I don't know how they stop him. Unless you perfectly chain your Fishers, your Echoes.
Tinker's got the solution.
If Tinker gets the Hex, yes. But he's way off. I think Hellboy senses that they are actually very strong right now. Gold leaders come way back down. It was let me think. At one point it was about a 6k lead. Now it's just just over a 1k lead.
I've talked about this with the Viper Plus 3 before, but I think you really should be getting shard, because the hero excels when they have to react to you. And if you like triple the amount of tower damage you can do, they have to react to you. They have to come to you. They have to fight into your corrosive skin. Also, if you just chase them around the map with a Gleipnir, what's the point of this hero? It's never going to do it as well as another offlaner.
If you're the one standing there plinking at buildings, and Void comes in with a Chronosphere, and he's going to kill Viper at most. Uh-oh, Tinker could be in trouble here.
This should be pretty obvious. The giant roaring Gregorian chant from Night Stalker does make it pretty clear what's happening.
Gregorian chant. Oh. If Epic Doom does get this butterfly, which is looking like he's gonna, it is gonna give them a window when Void isn't gonna be. It's not gonna be anything like as easy as killing him. Oh, they're doing it. This is sneaky.
It is. It's a pretty good move. Hellboy looks like he suspects something.
Hellboy knows. Yep.
Oh.
Oh my God! They've just.
Luna's stuck in there. Oh, he's just gonna finish it. Oh, is she?
Oh no.
Oh, the Fisher's down though. Hellboy, you could have done it.
Get in the pit!
Hellboy,
what
he got
is
it! He got it!
Doing?
He got it!
You gotta be standing on top of that Aegis, bro.
This is a disaster.
Because Hellboy didn't even pick it up for like the first couple seconds after it landed.
He had a full second, I think, where he could have picked it up.
I don't know if Luna had an empty slot. I think she might have had
Luna
Wraith
did not have
Band
an
in
empty
there.
slot. Luna did not have an empty
Epic Doom is really blowing it this game, I must say.
The choice of hero doesn't fucking help, but yes.
Well, that was a great fight for ye old Dire.
Now suddenly net worth. Faceless Void's in the lead. It's happened.
Classic Faceless Void shit. He's the new fucking Spectre.
See, what is Y.O.S.O achieving here? This is the kind of thing that mystifies me. The lads stand here. They can see you from the high ground. You can get charged. They've got Night Stalker. Just chill. Like, you're 100% sure his ult is down? Maybe. But even then, I would be scared to just be standing there.
Level 20 also achieved on Faceless Void, so 120 attack speed in Chronosphere. Now any hero will die.
Yeah.
There's no way you live.
Looking at buybacks. Well, it's only Tinker on the Radiant team.
That was so shoddy. So they smoked, and somehow they didn't get Earthshaker in the smoke, and they then tried to kill Hellboy and just missed their stun.
Oh, that echo is abysmal. They get one. Oh, Hellboy!
Kill Hellboy!
Oh, he has to BKB! Did they see it? If they did see it, they gotta go now.
I mean, I think they could tell from the fact that he lived, they had to BKB. Look at this perfect triangle of observer wards that just neatly go around where the Dire Sentry is.
Is this?
There was top hill spot, no Roche. There were 3 wards that just neatly like went around the edge of Dire's Sentry.
There's one there.
One of them's run out now, but it was.
There's one there. There's one there. That's very nifty. Alright, 7k gold lead now. And the swing is massive in favor. That was so, when you go back to when they had a 38 to 31k gold lead, that was when they took Roche. And they did nothing with it.
GodOfRandom in here. Nice path.
Does he have a BKB yet? He does.
He does, yeah.
Oh my god, Y.O.S.O's just thrown his life away.
Y.O.S.O's...
What is Y.O.S.O doing? Hellboy, what are you doing? Hellboy!
What?
Please give me yourself, Edmund.
Why didn't he just hit him? Even if you don't want to chrono a solo Viper, why didn't you just fucking whack him? Get a bash. This is a problem for Dire, though. This high ground is not pretty.
Yeah, this is not fun.
They lack tower damage a little bit as well.
They really do. It's basically they have to win a fight to take buildings.
They are good at winning fights, though.
They are.
They have great vision and great team fights.
But
so
they have no poke at all.
Yeah. Their poke is Spirit Breaker charging in.
That's it. That's the poke.
On the other hand,
this
though,
game could go on for very long. Oh, the chrono, he just catches him! That is insane how that Tinker was caught there.
Very good vision up from Dire, you have to say.
Maybe like a fifth of his body was he does get one.
He got the silencer.
He did.
Where is Earthshaker?
Nice ice path! Nice
there
macro, Fuego!
He's walking in for the...
Oh god, no!
Does he not have Fissure?
Switched up to styling on lads.
He's alive! He dodged it!
just
Oh my
owning.
god, Falcus dodged it with the fucking switcheroo!
I must say, Shaq has not had a great game.
I don't think...
I don't think I've seen a slam land.
What's weird is I've not seen him blink slam.
No.
I've only seen him kind of walk in
Waddle
awkwardly and slam. Despite having been possessed of a blink dagger for a very long time.
So, Heretic, Tinker is not the one dragging this game out. Just so you're aware. Tinker doesn't have March anymore. He doesn't have March anymore. They also have a very direct counter to him in Spirit Breaker, and 2 pretty direct counters to him in Night Stalker and Void. Tinker is not what's dragging this game out, as you put it, in a 38-minute game. what's happened here is that Radiant had a good lead and blew it. That is what has actually happened in this game. So they had a lead, they got Aegis, and they backed for nothing. For literally nothing. And then they dribbled kills away. They took a Roche fight, which was very poor, which Doom probably should have got the Aegis and just didn't. Didn't have a free slot, didn't pick it up. Now has Butterfly, but Void in that time has finished Skadi and Mjolnir. So he's pretty scary.
It's impressive how few items this Tinker has.
Yeah, no, the Tinker has been frozen on Blink Shivas for a long time and has just accumulated the Mystic Staff about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, all he does is just blink in and rocket in the refresh and rocket and refresh and then blink out.
But he's been on 10 kills for a long time.
No, as in when you look at the damage stats, I'm sure he's done the most damage on his team. He's just not done anything.
Yeah.
The Zeus effect. Oh, the Venom effect, actually, to be honest.
Oh, trouble for Emmond, baby. He does have...
Any deuced?
The cape.
Oh, deuced.
There we go. Nice fissure.
Pretty deep now.
Good fissure, lad.
Imagine if he blink slam that. Imagine if he blink slam rather than doing whatever the fuck this is.
He doesn't have blink up.
Chrono!
That's a 3-man.
Catches 3!
What is Hellboy doing? What the fuck am I watching?
I do not know! Epic Doom gets
Where is
us
the
They're all gonna
second?
die! They're all dead!
Compound almost dead.
Silence.
He's dead. He must be dead.
He must. On the snow again, though? No, don't turn around!
Oh my god, he's... No, fucking...
They're gonna fucking
Epic
kill...
Doom is dead.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's pretty embarrassing.
That's not great.
Y.O.S.O has at no point decided to force star forwards. He's just happily
Or
clapping
cast
along
his
the back.
nightmare.
Yeah, just
What's
not interested.
What's going on? What
Still-
was Hellboy doing?
I don't... That was so odd. How
And
did
what was Shaq doing again?
But how did Hellboy fuck that up? How did he click his mouse
I
such
think
that
he
his
must
hero
have been
ran around the
passed
tower?
somewhere absolutely
Passed?
bizarre.
It can't be
Passed?
passed.
He
'cause he
ran
had
out
clear
of
pathing.
Chronosphere, stood there, and then ran back in!
He had to have just misclicked really poorly.
Unbelievable. That was the fight. That's game over. Like, it's literally that bad for them. They don't have buyback on fucking anybody. Fwip-fwoo.
It is a sign of something poor to come, but I can't imagine they'd fuck that up that much again.
Oh, trouble for GodOfRandom. 4-star. Oh, could Shaq have been useful? I don't think he had blink up.
So if Y.O.S.O had waited half a second longer for Shaq to get in position to fissure, that was a free kill. Just don't give him the opportunity to BKB.
They don't think.
So Ag's almost finished on Witch Doctor.
That with Chrono could be pretty devastating.
It could be. I've not actually noticed his ults. I've noticed his switcheroos. They're the best spell in the game, but I haven't seen many ulties dropped yet from Falcus. Mostly because he's fleeing from rockets the entire time.
It's hard to know what's going on in the minds of the goons, so I find it's healthy just not to try to think too hard about it. Because if you ask them, they'll have an explanation, and it's normally dog. Well, yeah, I thought, I know it was wrong, and I just thought, it's like, explain yourself. Well, and it's never good.
Here's something
if
very
it's down to why did you buy
interesting.
X item, it's always, I was following a guide, always. So just expect that these games, there's a reason these lads are heralds.
Sometimes the item choices are so, like, I can tell when items have come from a guide.
Right.
Like, you kind of know, but sometimes they're just insane. Like, there's nowhere you'd find that on any guide.
But that's the problem, is if they go off guide, it's like they really don't know. Like it's like they've never played before.
Just GodOfRandom have dust? No, he still has not bothered to buy it.
But there is a charge on Emmond. Nice ice bar!
Emmond has been doing well this game.
Yeah, Emmond's had a great game.
I would also, something I'd quickly like to point out, for Radiant, in Radiant's jungle, this camp near the Radiant Shrine had an Dire Observer Ward in it, blocking it for the entire duration of the Observer Ward, and no one noticed or bothered to deward it. So that was six minutes that camp was blocked for, and no one cared.
Nice talk. We're gonna finish his Abyssal very soon.
Mephisto Mori says, lads stay too long, they are maniacs. Lads run away, they are cowards. Lads follow a guide, they're not thinking. Lads try something not on a guide, they're idiots. Right. But that's the problem. Is that the lads stay too long when it's obvious that they should leave. The lads run away when it's obvious they should fight. The lads follow a guide regardless of the state of the game. The lads not following a guide literally have no idea what to do.
I mean,
the criticisms are fair.
Yeah, they are fair. My biggest gripe is the goons often see Dota 2 as a very binary affair. Either it's I'm cowering under the
we just
tower
missed.
in the tree.
They just killed Void.
Yeah.
Shaq actually did something right for once. He just blinked in and slammed, and things done perfectly.
Oh, I missed that. But yeah, it's either, you know, cower into the trees under the tower, or I must feed, and that's it. There's no other mode.
Like, the criticisms are genuinely fair because it's things like your entire team is there and they are one hero and you back. Or you're the last man standing and you charge in instead of TPing out. You've lost 2 heroes and the other 3 heroes decide to go in at that point. Like, if you can't understand it, I'm not going to break it down for you anymore.
What is Tinker doing here?
Tinker needs to be so careful. There is a Spirit Breaker in the game, buddy.
It's just dead. Why is he not being... There we go.
So, yep, he's dead. I don't think they needed the silence for that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, Falcus.
In regards to the lads being
kill.
Idiots.
He didn't even cast a spell for that. He just shot.
They're going to go high ground, and this is absolutely the right call.
They want to force the Void back, force this entire team back.
Go, lads. TPs are coming back.
Oh, the Jakira
Sark's
damage.
TP's up in 3. Go on, Falcus. Get a bongo in there, buddy.
15 seconds.
Emmond is just owning the lads. Go on, Falcus, mate.
I think it's time to leave for Radiant.
Oh my god, Doom. Careful, buddy.
He won't take much damage from Wish Doctor.
The Void is coming in. Could be trouble.
Shaq
There's no
has
slam.
no mana!
There's
no!
a big old Chrono. That's a dead Luna. Maybe. Oh, the misses! That was like 5 misses in a row. But he's still dead.
He's still dead.
Yeah.
They had the right idea to leave, and then just kind of gave up on it. You know?
Yeah, they would save a man on Viper. Unfortunately.
Just let Y.O.S.O die.
Yeah, Viper was made a mistake. Just let him die. And now they're in trouble because there's no buyback on Jakira or Earthshaker.
They waited
but they do still have Tinker.
Tower is under attack.
No, fuck you.
Radiant's middle tower.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Mitchie_99 just resubbed for 22 months. Nothing like an Inhouse.
So the ES didn't have mana, then blinked in with no mana into the silence.
Yeah.
It's about as bad as it gets.
It was very funny though. I'm enjoying watching Shaq just to see how he fucks up something next time.
Look at this Tinker go. Here comes Shaq.
Here comes Alex at the same time.
That. Oh shit, here's Alex. Yeah, that's a great jump. Oh, the silence is perfect.
That's a great silence.
Here comes the slam though.
Dieback.
The slam!
Oh, it was a
doesn't
good
get out,
slam.
boy.
This game's over.
And that's game.
Tinker is back. Actually, maybe Y.O.S.O can hold the bomb.
I'm gonna say
Y.O.S.O
no.
is holding them off okay.
Maledict, you taunt!
Okay, well, nice talking dies, but Y.O.S.O is dead, but he's brought back. Confronts and Valkyrs get out. It looks like they are. That's a big victory for them. They get the racks. They get 3 buybacks.
That's how you back.
Well played from Radiant. Not by Alex though, unfortunately. He's been caught.
He is dead. I mean, they have been waiting forever for this Hex to turn up.
He did have a Shadow Blade. He probably could have used that at some
No,
point.
if you double click, you blink away, and that's only on Blink Dagger. If you double click blink, you blink back towards your fountain. So he didn't accidentally blink in. He deliberately blinked in. The problem is he doesn't have a BKB. And this is... Night Stalker against Earthshaker is always sad if you don't have a BKB. I mean, he's got a Yules for some reason. Because the problem is you can never get fucking Echo off if Night Stalker's in the fight. And you've got all these melee heroes. You would love to get in there and get a Pog Echo off, but you can't.
Turn back the clock.
But because he's poor as fuck, because his slams and everything has been pretty fucking bad, he's 0-10. He's not got no fucking money. And now Void has an MKB.
Yeah, so Luna will not survive Chrono anymore.
So that little window when Butterfly was actually useful is now gone.
Unironically, quite a good Wind Waker game from Earthshaker if he can get to it.
Yeah, actually good. Were you in that game the other day where the entire enemy team bought Wind Wakers?
I was not. I think I'd remember if I was.
Whoever we went on, they just saved them.
Alright, where's Luna? What's Luna up to? Going Satanic. Oh, I didn't even realise she built Butterfly without disassembling Mask of Madness.
Yeah.
That's curious. You don't normally see that. I can understand maybe why she kept it, but that's very odd.
Roche is the next fight.
Indeed.
This is where Radiant are kind of bad at fighting. This is not where you want to fight.
I mean,
if they can somehow force out Dark Ascension,
if
no
they
nighttime.
do, if they can do,
True.
somehow blow up Hellboy, I think the fight is winnable. The issue is that Hellboy has buyback, and will just buy back to the shrine, come in and win the fight. Like, that's the issue they've got.
Though at the same time, it's very rare for people at this bracket to buy back from Roche.
I think
it's
Hellboy
a scary
would.
thing to do.
I think he would.
I
Because
hope he would.
if they do it, it's game over. Like, if they blow everything killing him, it's literally GG if he buys back. Because unless they are somehow then, with none of their spells, able to kill the other 4 heroes, he buys back, he comes in, he gets a Chrono down, and you've got Witch Doctor with Ags. It's a lot of damage.
Big purchase for Spirit Breaker. Ags finished.
Yeah.
Tinker is now truly miserable. Though I was saying Radiant are not great at fighting Roche. They do at least have the split push pressure from Tinker. But smoke coming in here.
Gonna die
Oh, this is a good old smoke.
dodged.
They're gonna get Jakiro. This could be big.
Oh, they're gonna get more than that.
Oh, that's a big chrono. That's absolutely huge. They've just won.
No buyback.
The slam is just on 2. In fact, it might have only been 1. It looks to be over.
Yep.
Tinker is here.
Call it. Call the game.
That was a great
There
smoke.
G.
You
That was
gotta
very
give
good,
credit. Gotta give credit.
It's a good smoke. I thought they were going to go for Y.O.S.O. if they went into the triangle. That was smart.
Dire victory.
Pew.
Sort of an abrupt end.
Shocking.
Well, MVP. I kind of just want to give it to Falcus because he's a legend of the
I
scene.
kind of want to give it to Falcus as well. I mean, Faces Boy played well, but Falcus was the absolute legend of that game.
Yeah.
I would like to throw it on for whoever the Shakiro player is, though.
That was,
He
yeah.
did very well.
He had a great game.
And it is it a diss on for Stinker? He was
nothing.
really useless.
I mean,
And
for 44k
his hype man in
damage,
chat really brought up the expectations as well.
The sad thing is, 13, 9, and 14, you'd think, yeah, I did alright. But he got this hex so fucking late that it didn't matter. Literally didn't matter. By the time he got it, the game was over. Got ganked mid a lot, but I would say, that's kind of on your team a little bit, not TPing. And you had Spirit Breaker, Night Stalker running at him quite a lot. And then I feel like Radiant had this window. If you look at the graph, they were very far ahead and just fucking did nothing with it. And then lost multiple fights in a row to dog shit. It was poor. It was really poor.
What are we doing with Shaq? Because it wasn't great.
No, Shaq has
to
to
be
get
at
a
least
diss
a diss
on.
on.
Has to get a diss on. If not, what was his score?
He
He
was
was
0-11.
0-11 and did the lowest damage, barring Alex, who basically just was a setup man. I want to say LVP Shaq. Shaq was abysmal. No good echoes. Some really bad fishers. Didn't build BKB. Was horribly underfarmed.
Terribly entertaining though.
Yeah,
I
it was
will
a
grant
fun
him
game. It was a fun old game. Don't pick Luna into this fight. I just don't get it. I don't get why you guys do this. If you're going to pick Luna, at the very least, you have to hit buildings. You got Aegis, Epic Doom. You guys got Aegis, and at that point decided to back. And then when the Aegis went down, you went in. Classic lads reasoning. It's almost like you realized, oh shit, we should do something. We better do it now. It's like, wrong, incorrect. And then not having a free slot to pick up the Aegis when you went for the second Roche, giving it to Void. Criminal. Awful. Really, really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Retro Frog. I'm going to say it. I don't recognize that name, even though I'm sure he's played
They've
like
got 88
times.
matches.
This is 15th picture of Pyrion. It looks like a very sad drawing of a bald man.
Oh, what is that?
We'll find out.
I mean, he's got the clothes of a mime. BJ Roth changed his name to Who the Hell is BJ Roth?
Very good. Well, this is game 2's looking like a spicy one.
Yeah, there's even your fellow train enthusiast G-Do lining up.
I don't think Hellboy actually watches the channel anymore. I think he just comes to the Discord to play Dota with the lads and to be in the in-houses. So I don't think there's much point asking what happened in that chrono. It didn't matter in the end anyway.
I think he still watches.
I don't think he does. I think I flamed him very hard a lot of the time early on because he talked a lot of shit and thought he was better than everybody else, and then turned into just another in-house goon. And I said as much, and I think he gave up watching the channel and just hangs out in the Discord, which is fair enough. He has to pay money to me to do that, so whatever.
Also, Fonfan, full Twitch name is Fonfan Fonfan.
Fonfan. Fonfan. Can I get you something? Can I get you something to eat? Fonfan. S'il vous plaît.
Mon Dieu, je suis Monsieur Fonfan Fanfon.
Fonfan.
You should meet my wife, Madame Fanfon Fonfin. If he hasn't watched the stream, which I hope he hasn't, it's just going to be absolute chaos, understanding what the hell we're talking about.
Are you French? Fen. Abomino G and G-Do. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's interesting. He's Greek. So, G-Do is a member of the Train Drivers Union, and as I understand it, has not played Dota.
That is incorrect.
I hope G-Do's played a bit.
Thoroughly
Definitely
incorrect. You can just hover over the profile.
Alright, so this is funny because her sibling tweeted to me today saying that G-Do was streaming driving the train in Rust, and I tuned in to wish her well. And she said, "Oh,
Nice
I might play the
jump,
in-houses,
Alistair.
but it's going to be bad. I've not really played much Dota."
Months.
And
Thanks
now
for
I
the
look,
Discord of
and
mediocre
has
Dota
2,000
players.
matches.
Maybe just recently then.
What, in the last hour? Cranked out 2K games. Resident Sleeper here on GDO. And by Resident Sleeper, I mean Sleeper Agent. I mean, Bast has only 800 games. GDO has over twice the matches of Bast. They got Zoe. They got Madge. Got Alfredo. Abomino G has been playing since 2011.
Did you see the video of that lad playing like some FPS game with a recorder?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'll show it to you. It's so good.
Evil Teddy, amount of games is not irrelevant. We've had games. We've had so many lads playing in the in-houses where they have had less than 50 games, and it's absolutely shocking. All right, let's have a look at this.
How many games do I have actually? I'm curious.
Oh my god, that is amazing. That is amazing. That is so
it's such an incredible clip.
That is so good. Oh my days. I'm gonna liking and retweeting.
Who have we lost?
Zoe has been shuffled for rebalancing, I believe.
Oh. Ah, so we got Zoe swapping with Rocket Man. We've got Hide the something.
Hide the Pain with
Pain.
Harold, who is the very famous meme old man face.
Oh, is he?
I think his name is Harold, yeah. Could be entirely making that up, but I'm going to stick by it. And a new picture of Pyrion.
I want to see what this is. See who to ban. In comes the "why would Eri do this" claims. I don't care anymore. I've honestly, if the game is unbalanced, there's no point because the lads still just say we had fun. So who gives a shit? They don't care. I don't care. And honestly, if we have 3 unbalanced games that are over in 25 minutes each, dusting my hands off, and I can watch some telly. Job done. Like, if there were 3 perfectly balanced games that went to 80 minutes, we'd be dead.
I go, what is that?
It looks like...
It
looks like... It
it's
kind
a
of looks
potato
like
head.
Picasso, but...
I mean, he looks desperately sad.
I mean, that's me every
10
morning.
seconds remaining.
I have a stripy
Game
top
3 of the
like
in-houses kind of face.
That is it. That's all of us. My
It's
face is
it's
all,
the bars.
all orange
Look
with
at the
jaundice.
handles.
Yeah. Hide the Pain, Harold. I don't know what that means.
Radiant team ban.
Why are they called Hide the Pain Herald, but then the team banner says Hide the Pain Harold?
Because Harold is it's the name of the guy whose face is a meme called Hide the Pain. It's that old guy who smiles like really oddly.
Oh, what, the guy with the white hair?
Yeah. His
Wait,
name is
he's
Harold.
meant to be hiding his
Dire
pain.
team ban.
Yes.
I thought he was secretly. I thought he was secretly enjoying the moment.
No, I believe it's always
Oh my
Hide the Pain.
god! My god, you've really read that wrong.
I was like, it was like he's in on it.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm trying to
5
find the early
seconds
memes.
remaining.
I mean, it's just a old guy smiling.
I feel like now
realize.
you've discovered this, you can really intentionally torture your daughters with it.
I mean, it
No,
doesn't
he
look
likes
like
having a
he's
lovely
hiding the
time.
pain. He just looks like an old guy smiling. I don't get it. Yeah, I have no idea.
Must say, 15 picture of Pyrion is not hiding the pain particularly well.
No, that's a
No,
person
that's suffering.
who's sad. I need to look at Hide the Pain Herald examples.
Radiant team banned.
He's Hungarian.
He is Hungarian.
Yeah, I guess I never understood this meme.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm delighted by the 2 Undying bans. I don't know if Aries here confirmed, but I believe in GoonTI, Undying has a 100% contest rate. He's either picked or banned in every single game, and there's been about 20 of the fucking games so far.
There have been a lot.
So people have woken up to Undying supremacy.
No, there've been more than that.
It was 14 games a few days ago.
Was it?
It's all fucking best of 3s and shit, or best of 2s at least.
5 seconds.
I think it's best of 2s. Isn't it, in the group stage?
Yeah, group stage is best of 2.
Radiant team pick.
It's a lot of dates.
I guess. Oh god, just first pick Underlord. I guess for the memers on the internet who are mainly my kids' age and a little older,
Radiant team
seeing someone smiling when they're old, he must be hiding his pain. Like I didn't see
It's all in the eyes. It's all in the suffering you see deep within his gaze.
He does not look like he's hiding the pain.
He's just got a bad squint plague.
He's just an old man. Like I still don't really get it, but
10 seconds.
fair enough. So the fact is, I'm meant to see that and know
5 seconds
that his face is hiding the pain, but there's no way to tell.
Team pick.
He just has a bad smile.
I mean, to be fair, I've always thought it was more like cringe than anything. But I guess cringe could also be hiding the pain.
I thought he had a kind of awkward smile, and people would put something and then have his face.
Yeah, it's the kids that are wrong.
Exactly. No, I'm just saying. I don't understand how they've got.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, he's dying inside from that picture.
Actually, just a Principal Skinner moment.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Team banned.
It's a children. But I'll be honest with you, I'm with Skinner on this one. Because kids are fucking idiots. Since when did they get to call the shots on what reality is? They don't know anything.
As you grow up, you become more and more like Skinner.
Yeah, you start to realise that Principal Skinner is a fucking salaried man. He's got a lousy life. He lives with his mum. He's not happy. He's a war veteran.
Someone's gonna make like a video essay about Principal Skinner is the only sane character in Springfield.
Boom. Do it.
Radiant team banned.
Like, what, Bart fucking Simpson is the hero of the show? He's a little shit. Doesn't value anything or anybody. His best friend doesn't even like his best
Ruben is
friend.
right, though. I don't know if even Gen Z would even know about Hide the Pain Herald. It's genuinely before their time.
We're Gen Z, you moron.
You're not.
Bro, it was a proper millennial.
Yeah, we are.
We are Gen Z, yeah.
We're not millennials, so...
Yeah, we are Gen Z.
Boom.
When we're Gen Z
But it's
born,
not we're not...
According to my chart...
What Gen Z is thought of as, if
So
that makes
between
sense.
1997 and 2012.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And now it's Generation
but that
Alpha,
means
I think.
that both my kids are Gen Z as well.
Yeah.
We're the same generation as your children.
I mean, that's because people view Gen Z as just like 14 years old. Unfortunately, we're not 14 anymore.
You're the top end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm sure when like the lower band of Gen Z grow up, we'll just be lumped in the same category.
As a Gen Xer, I've got to say, don't call me a boomer. You guys are just idiots. Like, that's all it is. Sorry.
Don't call me a boomer, you guys are just idiots.
Yeah.
Put that on his gravestone.
I'm not dead yet. Not dead yet. It's just most of it doesn't even fucking make sense. Eri, you're more of a boomer than I am, I'll be honest with you.
I think Zoom is really defined as whether you have downloaded TikTok or not.
I have TikTok.
I'm a staunch non-TikToker.
I have TikTok.
And that sets me apart from
I do have TikTok.
I have made 3 TikToks.
I've never converted to TikTok. I just haven't made it yet. It hasn't reached my part.
To be honest, I watch I watch more TikTok on Instagram than I do on TikTok.
Yeah, I think it's the same for YouTube. But I just see TikToks all the time on YouTube.
Look,
I understand
YouTube
it's
Shorts
Chinese
are actually
spyware.
quite
I
OP.
do understand it's Chinese spyware.
No,
marketing.
no, no,
Do you
no.
really think they're actually interested in you?
I would say more to the point. Do you honestly think that not everything else is also? Like, you think it's just TikTok? That's their way in? Don't be so fucking thick.
Yeah, my data is cunt at this point. Everyone has got my data.
Yeah, I've clicked tips on everything. You can all have it. If it gets me better ads, I'm delighted. If it gets me something I want, I'm like, yes, this is perfect. I don't care if
I don't think I've ever clicked on anything my computer suggested for me. I mean, maybe if like it would like suggest Amazon things, I would like see something and be like, "Ooh, seems
I've been
interesting."
properly ticked off with Amazon recently because they've changed the Kindle ebook store to not like show your recommendations anywhere. It just shows random like best books of the day that are not of any interest to me. I don't know why they've done it or if I've done something.
You want take my data, goddammit.
I'm like, I've accepted all your data things. At least put it to use.
Just go more beef.
10 seconds
Dyer.
remaining.
Just pick more beef. They got Maiden and Willow. Pick more fucking
5
beef,
seconds
lads.
remaining.
You've already got 2 heroes with spells I don't care about, Shadow Realm, or whatever the fuck it's called.
I mean, you know what you're laning against, so you can just pick your pos 1 now, pretty much. There's no reason not to. Like, if you're happy picking an Ursa here, which I would be against Tide and Dark Willow, or any alternative you want, Faceless Void still available.
Klein with a statement here. I know for a fact the Chinese can see what you're doing on the internet if you're on the open internet. Did you learn that on some dodgy website?
Who said that?
Klein.
Oh,
I know for a fact the Chinese know what you're doing anyway.
But do the Chinese care what I'm doing?
Do you think they're like, find out what Klein?
We really need to find... They're tuning into the in-house stream every week, desperate to learn more.
What's Klein doing? Hell yeah.
Venge? Let's put it. So Venge is, I think, a very good hero. She gives you so much, and her shard means she is no longer just a save. She's actually just the greatest stunning hero in the game.
5 seconds remaining.
The Chinese are like, this PFlax guy likes big titties. Let's see if we can use that.
Radiant team pick.
I don't know what my temptation when it comes to data is always just slip into the Russian accent, but Mr. Flex would like more big titties.
He likes
Push
the
big
big
titties.
titties. Mr. Putin.
I want big titties on all lines. Go.
Premier
Go,
Putin,
go.
The attack in Ukraine is going poorly. What can we do? Well, we have some intelligence hot off the press. PFlax likes the big titties. Use it. Also, Klein looks at internet. Oh my goodness. We have blown this war wide
10
open.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Leshrak.
Radiant team ban.
So Samo is an OD specialist, I'd say. I think it's the only hero I've ever seen him play noticeably enough that I'd notice him.
Who's specialist?
Samo, S4MO.
What's he a specialist on?
Outworld Destroyer.
Really?
I think
not in the best place at the moment.
He's tried to pick it in every single game that I've watched him.
And how's he done?
I think he's.
Remaining.
Oh, I couldn't say. I wouldn't want to make stuff up. I think that he's performed well. I don't know if he's won, but I think he's at least won his lane.
When has making things up ever gotten our way?
True.
Literally every week we're like, I'm not sure about this build, and then someone's like, well, actually, I'm pretty sure Thompson did that.
I've just googled it on Dota Pro on Dota Pro Tracker. Get owned.
Dire team ban.
I just DM'd you guys something.
Alright.
Is it big titties?
No, mate, that was the Chinese sent you that. Courtesy of Klein.
Ten seconds
Just
remaining.
for my sanity, please.
Sure.
5 seconds remaining.
Yep, we've been fired as mods. See you later, everyone.
We're out.
Just decided to DM them in the middle of the in-houses. You guys are both sacked.
We're sick of it.
You won't get paid this month.
Oh no! How am I gonna feed anything?
But my Space Raiders and my chomp. I actually think if I did send all of my mods a single chomp and a single pack of Space Raiders, they'd be delighted. Oddly enough,
I would be.
I would be over the moon.
I'd wonder how you got my address. That would confuse me, but I would be delighted.
I just sent it to the Gilded Throne at London. Care of Jeeves.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Zbir just resubbed for 23 months.
Thank you for the sub. I had Proximate in here, 102-month sub. And I was like,
wow.
Holy shit. And he said, yeah, I just keep forgetting to unsub, honestly.
I respect it. That's what I was with Shane for a long time. You remember he stopped streaming for like 2 years straight, and I just forgot I was still subbed.
Yeah. I'm subbed to Ashy B.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to keep that up.
91 just resubbed for 1 month.
Ashwin's done being a streamer. He's a work slave now.
Oh, I'll do it on the weekends.
No, you won't. You gotta save your energy. Don't devote it to.
The problem is Ted is streaming a lot.
Sorry.
That's my bad. It's not. I mean, I get it.
No, I should stream
It's
less.
like, yeah. I mean, you're like going up till like 4 p.m. at the moment.
I've got nothing else to do.
I wonder if you streamed the Fishman side of things, Ashwin, if you'd get viewers. I don't know.
No, don't.
I mean, most of my Fishman side of things is just.
Oh, true. We don't want viewers to know.
I don't want them to know what's up.
We might, yeah.
I keep thinking every time I go past that turning off where I drop those bodies off of you, I expect to see you guys waving a banner and saying, stop the train, and I'll stop the train, give up the passengers, but it hasn't happened yet. Instead, there's 3 other plot lines have emerged in the meantime.
Yep. It's complicated. It's all linked together.
Well, geez, the one yesterday was absolutely bonkers. I went to see a giant statue, fireworks were going off on top of it, and a lad... Agent N was on top taking pictures of me still.
Yeah, there's been some weird stalking of the Fishmen as well. I've been sent photos of our base that an investigative reporter is scoping out.
Yes.
People are closing in on the Fishmen.
So I found his house.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he lives over the road from me, oddly enough. I chased him, and inside his house, there was just photos of the Fishmen's base. And them being fed, like, the shark feeding area and all the rest of it. Like, he's onto you guys. Whoever Agent N is, he knows.
Well, we have no idea who the Fishmen are, but we're onto them.
Yeah. Together we can stop
I don't think any of us have logged on today. Our base might be decaying, so that might be something we have
really?
to do after the stream. Yeah, because I think the others have been playing Dotes all day, so there's been no rusting.
Right.
Who is it that takes a shot at me every time I go through Area 69, by the way?
Are you sure it's not a scientist?
No.
It's not a scientist. No, it's
a lad in a hill
the conspiracy, the conspiracy nuts. It's, I think, Bean and someone else who live on the rock.
I assumed it was Bob.
No, it's actually not. Bob's been very restrained. I thought he'd be going more manic.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Another 000 clinks. We'll find out, Squidgel. Or Squiggle. Squiggle. Action Dan on the Tide Hunter. Accompanied by Zoe Willow.
It's only game 2.
Yeah. Just go mid CM. I did it the other day and dominated.
Oh, it's 20-10. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I'm sorry, chaps. Oh, because this is game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, last.
God.
Alright, who's rocking mid? It's Lesh versus OD. Ashwin, you are a gamer on both those heroes.
Yeah.
Who would you say should be winning it between Lesh and OD?
Probably Lesh.
Yeah. Is that just because OD is really, really shit, or is it something to do with the matchup?
No, I mean, I don't really know. I just feel like when I'm playing Lesh, like I can just own lads with stuns.
For me, the issue is that Lesh does more than OD does.
He
Because
also like
he can
it's
take
complicated.
buildings really fast. He's fucking fast as fuck. His stun is really, really good. And yes, once you get a BKB for a little while, Lesh doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but he's fast enough to kite the fuck out of you and then come back in.
The battle begins.
OD has like Imprison, and then he doesn't do any building damage. He doesn't do any right-click damage when BKB is up, so he's just kind of standing around waiting. And I don't feel like he's quick enough to just wait. I mean, he can, but if you think about OD, he kind of needs, for his ult to actually do anything, he kind of needs the fight to go on and on and on. So I think you want to explode out of lane and just run around owning lads, so you can get a fucking early hex and then just start owning people.
Unworthy.
And he still doesn't take any do anything to buildings.
Yeah. Speaking of buildings, I think Dyer's team have one of the strongest high grounds I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Every single one of their heroes is pretty terrifying to go up against high ground. Less with the shard stun, Sniper obviously with the shrapnel and his clicks, Underlord Q and Jakiro spells. Plus you have the risk of being swapped to high ground and killed.
Yeah, you're right.
It's rough.
That is a very scary high ground.
Yeah. He's
but
right.
Hey, they've got clinks.
They do have clinks, so they do have some decent tower damage, and it's ranged tower damage most importantly, so they can handle it a little bit. What's happening with my mid lane CS? Who's going to get the range creep? Oh, denied.
Oh, OD with the gameplay.
Yep, OD's won the lane. It's over.
You understand that, right?
No, that's
God, he's
money.
kind of owning. I disagree with the Edict level 2. You definitely need lightning.
You need lightning. Not getting lightning at all is a very like old build, I'd say these days.
For a while it was dog shit and nobody ever took it.
It was.
I think you've always. Oh, maybe not. Maybe at some point.
There was a period where you definitely it was seen as so useless you wouldn't even take it.
I mean, just for it's not. It's definitely my least favorite spell, but for lasting, it's unmatched compared to everything else.
That may have just been incorrect thinking from those days, but
yeah, I'm gonna say that we definitely know better than the pros of the past.
Yeah, honestly, I reckon we could take Alliance TI3. We could definitely take them nowadays. They
have fucking Bulldog on their team. Fucking Miles beating mid.
True, actually.
Oh, shocking stun.
Yeah, got the CS.
To be fair, he wasn't their mid player at the time.
No.
What was he? What was he carrying?
He was a +3.
+3.
He was just just a crazily impactful +3.
I mean that form of Dota was just so different to whatever we have now.
But I mean, bear in mind that in those days, wasn't it like in those days when they won TI, it was not a duel. It wasn't 2-1-2. It was 3-1-1. So the offlaner would be Bulldog on something like either Prophet or fucking Lone Druid, and he would park his ass there, and then you had Ake just following Loader around, getting him farm and saving his ass, and EGM roaming, and then the mids was S4. S4 versus Dendy.
One thing, the analysts at the time always talked about is Alliance got more money than any other team. They always made sure their supports were incredibly farmed, and so they could pick really greedy supports. They would run Io and Chen and be confident in knowing that they're going to have...
Stop this, Madge! What the fuck are you doing?
Is Magic Stick match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
It's incredible. He's the pun, and you notice what he's done.
What I'm watching sometimes.
Very clever.
He is also going the no lightning build at all.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's the sort of thing I do when I'm feeling myself. But
yeah.
When you're losing to an OD in lane, maybe just stick with the light.
What's the rest? So, I mean, quick glance down the CS sheets. A CM should not have almost the same CS as a Clinks. That means something has gone.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
She's farming these little small camps.
Yeah,
she's going
small
camps.
camps.
There's still 8 CS is shocking.
So I'm gonna make a guess that Retrofrog has not been using the fucking Searing Arrows, but he has it on autocast.
He has it. He has it on autocast. Yeah.
I think he might be dog shit, or Underlord is just clicking for quite a lot.
That's also true. 10 denies on Underlord. G does owning the lane so far.
But why run so far back? Be careful, Retrofrog.
What the fuck?
Cheeky
That's
banishment.
weird.
Yeah, Retro Fog is not very good. I just watched him miss 2 range creep denies for no reason. That's it's not great, not great. Oh my god, he missed that as well. Oh my god, he missed the money creep. That's the worst feeling in Dota these days.
Good. Action Dan might be in trouble here. He is.
He is dead. Yeah, I can't say Tide does pressure sniper very much. You have to have an
it's a real bad lane.
Yeah, incredibly aggressive pos forward to do anything.
Oh fucking! Oh, it's a max shrapnel sniper. Why?
Yeah.
Working.
Whose guide are you following? Please, I want to know.
I mean, I guess he's thinking that Tide isn't going to give a shit about the headshot because he's just going to fucking crack and
Maybe it's
show
for
it off.
farm in the hard camp.
You
Just
can
slap
go
it
and
in
just
there.
farm with shrapnel. I don't hate it. I don't.
That's
hate
not,
it.
I mean,
It's
I
really
don't.
long.
I think, yeah, it's not too bad. It's
I just think like he can't click Willow because she does the Shadow Realm shit, and he can't click Tide because he's Tide. So just get shrapnel, and then Tide can't run you down or do anything.
trouble maybe for Rocket Man. Can they get the spit off? They do.
Gotcha.
Why is Rocket Man not casting any spells?
Yeah, I think he was hoping
God
to.
will never know.
Oh,
Trade
but it's a trade in the mid lane
mid trade
in favor of Samo.
Diebox
Samo
Edict
did-
finishing well.
Get him first. I'll come back at exactly the same moment. This is the time where you want a rotation
come in
mid.
handy.
But who do you send? I would send Venge and Jakiro. Go mid now. If we kill the other mid,
Oh.
the lane is lose.
Trouble maybe for sticking in Annihilator.
Stygian, by the way, is 2 levels higher than Tide.
Yeah, it's been a rough lane.
Stygian Annihilator, sorry.
Otherwise known as Alfredo de Analtorpedo.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. It's not a great name. In fact, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty sure.
Well, the lads are not, you know.
Do not. Okay, bot lane. This is the worst example of early game warding I've ever seen.
That
from
is
Dire.
fucking
What
abysmal.
the fuck is going
You
on?
should
down
not
here?
have wards on the same screen,
That
for God's
is
sake.
absolutely abysmal.
Classic Bass.
What is that? For what?
Radiant's
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Hey,
was
you know
trying
where the
to
CM
get
is
the
all
vote
the
down
time.
somewhere else. Don't worry, we know where the CM is. They kill Tide, but Zoe gets the kill in return.
Good use. Oh lord,
Oh, nice.
gets out.
This Lash is really suffering from the OD's negative
Oh,
mana
like it
things.
was-
He has 344 max mana right now. Can't cast any of his spells. There he goes, ticking back up.
Bonks tries her best. Who's... Bonks isn't in this game, Eri. Who are you talking
Who's
to?
bombed? In his top.
Eri made a comment saying, I find it interesting that the few women that play in the in-house are almost all substantially above in-house average skill level. And that's why the discussion came to Bonks,
see.
who is substantially below average in-house skill level.
Also, I don't think Sarah is above. Like,
Dire's middle tower.
sorry, what sort of comment is that? I think it's maybe half and half.
My heart no longer beats.
Jido does seem to be crushing this, though.
Yeah, she's absolutely, I mean, CS, look at the CS, it's fucking...
The CS is
horrific.
rough. But going for a lost item to ages.
Oh
Soul
my
of
god!
Threats.
What?
Sorry, what happened?
Solar Crest Underlord, first item.
Oh my.
Pardon?
This is where the mistakes are gonna start creeping in when you haven't played in a while.
Who has ever gone Solar Crest
I
first on
don't
an
think I
offense?
have ever seen that on
That's
Underlord,
amazing.
let alone first item. I generally don't think I've ever seen that on Underlord.
I agree. I agree. But, my god, we're seeing it now.
Nobody's ever done that. Jesus. It's certainly not great.
Match has really bollocksed this up mid.
He is one.
But I somehow feel
CS
he is
now.
still closer on CF somehow. Because Samo is fucking awful.
Yeah, I mean, like he's actually higher net worth than OD as well. So
yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how. He's died.
I wonder
he
if
has
he's
got 2
made...
kills actually.
Yeah.
So
I think he's also made better use of the jungle. I've noticed him going and farming a couple of camps, I believe, which Samo is less capable of doing.
Okay, dude.
But this is just a death.
Okay.
Oh, but they
It's amazing.
Tide killed the
I mean,
Sniffer.
yeah, good, great one from Tide. It could be trouble for Rocket Man too.
How long till it starts?
Oh, he's dead. Don't use your diabolic unique to farm.
So Quivers says Solar Crest on Underlord has a 56.23% win rate.
No cares. My God.
That's also devoid of context of how many times it's been used.
Yeah, it might have been bought 4 times. Although
Yeah.
not with that number of wins. 100 times.
If it's still a very rare item, there may be games where it's situationally very strong, but it's, I would still not describe it as. I would not be ecstatic to see it.
W.O.S.O, who just TP'd in on that without all the vision. Sorry, with all the vision. Clinks as well, taking a beating.
They can dive this Clinks.
They can, especially when Retrofog traps himself in with no Ghost Fall.
He's been freed.
Oh, he just gets away. The sentry comes down too late, but can they get him?
Oh! Close.
If he actually put that W down, he would have found him. And killed him, so maybe it was on cooldown.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah, I
under
think it's...
attack.
I wasn't paying attention.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's my caster, everybody.
I mean, you still haven't paid us anything yet, so.
I said I was gonna give you a chomp and a bag of.
Well, where is it?
I said I was gonna give it to you.
It's been almost 3 years. It's probably been a little over 3 years at this point.
You guys
It has not been 3 years of the in-house, has it?
Yeah, it has.
Oh my God.
How many really good plays have we seen in that time?
Been a couple of good chronos.
I mean, they're all just lost in like a sea of dog
just
shit.
resubbed for 20 months.
Sama made the wrong choice. Had time
Yeah,
to
and
think.
trouble for Anal later as well.
Definitely
Jido's
should have
come, but the
banished
party's
himself.
over. Can
Swapadoodle?
Zozo get out? It looks like Zozo should perish here. Well, rotated
God,
4 for that,
Bench,
but maybe get the
Bench
tower off it.
does so much damage.
Yeah, it
Bomb and
does.
OG is still level 5. Despite not being in lane, seemingly, for the entire
Dire's
time.
middle tower is under attack.
I'm curious about what they were doing.
Well, they're taking mid tower right now, is what they're doing.
Good on them.
Getting some impressive tower damage done.
Bomb.
They might actually get this mid tower. I don't know if
think they
because
will.
Radiant used a lot of Dire used a lot of
think
TP to
so.
get top.
I mean, if
to
they
be fair,
stick
they have-
around here, they're gonna fucking die.
Now
Radiant's
it's starting to
top
get a bit
tower
rough.
is under attack.
comes to
I
score.
don't necessarily agree with Sanj and Kyle on OD.
Oh dear.
It's an error. You should definitely be getting mobility at this point. Or a BKB. You're wasting your time with this. Run a bomb.
They do have Ravage, but this isn't how you want to fight right now. I don't think it feels really incorrect to try and fight up this mid-high ground into sniper.
Yeah. Hey, you do have Clinks though.
Oh.
This is a better fight. 3 of them.
I mean, OD has stolen 400 mana. The lads need to be very careful. That ult is going to do a lot.
Yeah.
If you can get one more in prison off.
I think they should be fighting if Dire goes for their mid tower. They need to bring the people back in.
Imprison something.
Preferably an
Action
enemy.
Dan. Prompt the Ravage, Dan. Prompt the Ravage. I guess it works, but they do.
It did work.
Spear, nice
It did
spear.
work.
Didn't need to drop that, but it's fine. Rocket Man gets a man, but Rocket Man might be the man in trouble.
Dire's bottom tower
This is what I love OD for. The setup, the continual setup. When you get like every 12 seconds you can just set something up.
I think he's really gonna regret this Sanjin Kaya in in a few minutes' time.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going?
When he's getting run out and stunned all the time by a BKB Leshrac,
yeah,
he's going to be very sad that he didn't have like a Hurricane Pike or a BKB.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, against most of their team, a BKB is a very good item. I'm going to say against all of their team, a BKB is a very good item.
Speaking of items people are going to live to regret, the Solar Crest is complete on Undying.
Yeah.
Undying.
Undying.
He's in this game still.
He haunts my nightmares so much I'm getting confused about him.
I thought Techies would be your new haunty.
No, Techie's like one game in a 100 that I play against.
I mean,
Techie.
that guy like
Well
actually
done,
dumpstered you.
Well done, Zoe.
Yeah,
I've never seen a Plague 34 that dumpstered before.
I've been in the games where I've been that dumpstered before. It happens sadly
also,
often.
I've normally been the support in games where Plague gets dumpstered that bad.
This Techie's just it's sometimes, you know, in CS sometimes you can play really well and the next game one player on their team just knows how you think.
Yeah.
And everywhere you don't want them to be, they are.
Yeah.
And he's always on the same site as you. Wherever you go, you try and switch it up. He murders
he
you.
just knows where you are and who you are, and quite frankly, he knows where
Double
you're.
for Samo. This is a dead Samo.
Dead.
Oh, here goes a bomb with the death.
With the death.
Oh, maybe.
Not quite a death yet.
Why did Rocket Man not finish him off? He was clicking
He
things.
just gave up.
Alright, he gets him. Can Retrofrog finish him off? He can. They're going to finish up the tower. That's great work.
Wow, look at that. Gino didn't take Fiend's Gate. That means she knows what she's doing on Underlord. Although I love to take it at level 6 to go home and get free mana and health.
It is very fun to use, but I think this is technically correct. I don't know. I haven't played it. Who cares what Underlord's fucking skill build is?
Leshrac VKB is coming out. That is really early.
Have you ever played him? Sorry, what's coming out on Leshrac? The BKB?
BKB.
No, that is early. That's exactly what he needed, though.
Interestingly, no Oodles and no Boots of Travel either. So
Yeah.
Let's get the Bookaber!
It's pretty viable.
if they wanna make this work, they gotta go.
Oh, he doesn't have
real
much
ham.
mana, but he should be able to get the Dark Willow hit. Oh, he just doesn't.
dear.
Dark Willow's gonna be low. This is probably the worst Tintican BKB of all time. Shakiri once again same thing.
Yeah.
Don't just run in by yourself into the jungle.
Oh, I just
With
got
no
BKB,
mana.
so I thought, you know.
Oh, they did have vision actually, so he should have seen all of that. Chose to do it anyway.
Bottom tower is under attack.
This feels like such an ineffectual BKB. I feel like he's gonna BKB and no one will be scared of him.
No, you do kind of need that Yules to be a bit scary, or the bots.
You need some
or
move
just
speed,
kind of-
so they don't just walk away from you a reasonable amount of pace.
Or just fucking, you know, you stun them and then they TP out.
Yeah. Squirrel has a good point. Lesh would have killed the Dark Willow without the 50 BKB mana nerf. Which has been... I've noticed
felt
it in my
I
games.
felt it, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I think it was a good change.
They're gonna dive here. Ravage down
There
the
goes the
sniper.
Ravage.
Samo saves Jakira from getting
Saved
stunned.
him from the stun.
Here's the Fiend's Gate.
Gets
They're
stabbed
in.
himself.
Trouble for Udi. Big trouble
Samo
for
actually
Udi.
got himself killed. That is so funny.
Yeah.
A-bomb's just raining hell down.
Bash just
On the fight.
walking into that. Oh, here
And
comes
now
the
Leshrac
match.
is ready.
Here he
Can Leshrac
comes.
kill something here? What was he aiming at? Maybe CM.
I think it was CM.
See, this is the problem. The Yules provides you with a bit of catch, and a bit of necessary catch for poor Leshrac.
Top 12 Dota streamer? Does that mean I'm in 12th? Thanks, Dennis. I love that. Top 17 Dota streamer, by the way. Would that be me in 17th? Yeah. Top 12. No one says top 12, which means
Who's 10?
12.
Oh, 11.
Who's 11?
If we haven't heard of them, it's an L.
Nice bar with Standbot and Action Dan gets out.
Top 100 then. 12th egg in the carton. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Now top
11 now. Okay, who's 10th?
So I see a rerun of BTS Brazil TV. Then I see a guy called NOH. I don't know what that is in Russian. Then Versuta,
Radiant's top tower
Raddy
is under attack.
Kafer, Saberlight there, Grubby, who is a popular streamer and is now switching to Dota, which is great news. Follow Ace, so I guess that's Ace. Then Dondo, then YBI Kanubov, and then Stray 228.
Then you.
Is under attack.
Nice stun from Madge. Helps his man get out.
If you switch to English, we are second.
Yes! And Samo is just running in the fire, but he should be alright.
I think this is the first time a cast prediction has become completely true, is watching Samo try and play this game without a BKB trying to go first.
Oh, that was a nice double stun from Rocket Man. They have somehow done okay in this fight though. I don't really know what's going on at any of these fights, to be honest.
Nah.
Lesh got a kill after death with the Q shard.
Oh, here comes
finished
Stygia!
Oh look, the hell portal's coming through!
Oh yes! Go Jido! Oh, the kill steal. So, pretty decent fight for Diet. They get all that they wanted.
Is under attack.
So Klink's also not a BKB enjoyer.
I was going for shard next.
So they're probably going to be getting their... Yeah, I mean, Odie's only just got his Kaya, so the sand's going to be taking a while as well. Odie's not an amazing farmer anymore either,
Yeah,
so...
net worth-wise you can see that. He's right down in the dirt.
You really gotta get kills, and unfortunately Sanjay Kaya does not help you get kills. You're a top 5,000 streamer, Ted.
Radiant's
Oh, no, he's not. He's outside the top 5,000.
Oh, you're almost top 5,000. Keep at it, Ted. Keep at it.
How many for English language?
Where do I rank?
Try again. Oh, he gets the BKB off. Oh my god, the Lesh stun was so big.
Wow. He actually got two kills from that.
But this should be the tier 2 tower going down now.
Jido has dust. All right, nerf this woman. What is happening?
Yeah.
She is now going Greaves. She's gone
Greaves,
Solar Crest
man,
Greaves, and is still gonna win.
Worst I've seen on Underlord, and I've seen Greaves first Underlord.
It's just
There's
Solar
only
Crest
one
is
thing
so out of
to make
place.
Greaves first Underlord worse, and it's going Solar Crest.
Solar Crest.
I think what makes me laugh is Jido was like, I think I'm too good for these in. I mean, sorry, I think it's gonna be humiliating, and playing the in-house is gonna be awful. And then even with this dog shit build, is unkillable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. We'll have to see how she does on heroes that she is at like level 20 and has lots of practice on. We'll see then, but the Solar Crest gives us hope of things to come of her being properly in-house suitable.
Yeah, I mean that is the giveaway that in fact right place. Oh, hello! I love the Tide Stun. Although I think Bob played it the other day. Someone did. I think it was Bob. They're like, God, it's so slow, and it is slow.
It is slow.
But it's not an initial stun. It's like an additional stun. I don't think you can use it. It's kind of like Ice Path in that I think if that's your stun, you're fucked.
Radiant are scanning.
What's 53209? Is that where my position is?
That's my rank on Twitch. Oh, that's a great double stun.
That is really nice.
Action Dan, very dead.
Wowzers!
Where was the glimmer from A-Bomb?
I believe
they are abominable.
Was already up. You're right.
This is getting real tricky. So Samo has finally caved and he's getting
has
BKB.
realised that, oh, I think I might need to get some kind of magical anti-team item against this hugely magical damage-based team. I mean, the moment you see the Lesh...
Oh, troubles of Samo. What is he doing? What could he possibly be doing there?
Get ready with the Ice Path?
Just trying to kill a Rocket Man.
Dara's actually taking a lot of damage.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, the BKB from match!
Holy shit, Lesh's damage. He's slaying. Cheeto, no! Geno's down, the Ravage
does
gets
catch
one!
Madge, can they get anyone here? That ice path is
Oh,
huge!
that's done from Rocket Man.
Oh,
my
Rocket
God.
Man and Bass
Most
saving
of
the
them.
day! They just got a wipe. They only lost one, it was Underlord.
Oh, Leshrac, stop walking into roots.
Do people need to start getting rid of Jakiro from these games? How are these Jakiros always having this much impact?
Dude, we've had this conversation like a year ago where like Jakiro was the like tier 1 dog shit noob support because he's just got so much utility
He
and
does. But the main
such a good
reason,
laner.
yeah, strong in lane, but more importantly, your spells are AoE. It's hard to miss. The lads will stand in Macropire all fucking day. We see it week after week. Your stun, if as long as it's not the only stun, it's hard to miss because it's such a long way away. You just stick it on a stunned lad, and he's just a good, solid hero. Like Jakira's just good, helps out in every stage of the game. And if you get the Ags, the BKB piercing Macropire, the number of times we've seen games won by people just fucking standing in Macropire, it's incredible. So he's just like a goon slayer. So Ratsok says, I'm Gino's fiance and I'm lying in bed watching the stream, but I can hear her yelling. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. I love the view from the other side. The spouse or the partner or the flatmate who's
or
like,
the Johnny.
No, or Johnny. I'm watching the
Who's making
stream,
even more noise.
and all I can hear is Greg yelling, or I'm trying to watch the stream. Gino's just yelling it off.
I would love to hear it from Greg's mum's perspective, just having two like gorillas in her household.
Oh, imagine Johnny and Greg. No, Johnny, no.
I would love to have like a live stream of their dinner table.
Yeah.
Because I've heard some fruity things have happened on there.
Greg, I'm just gonna pop and get a drink, Mum. No, you are not, Gregory. You're not gonna spend half an hour getting a fucking drink. You're gonna stay here and eat your dinner. Eat your nuggets.
I like the idea that Greg's mom has the same complaints that we do about
Yeah,
Greg's drink making.
He's young, isn't he? Whatever he is, he is. I mean, it's not like he's anything else.
True.
He's not old enough to have developed more. Oh, Samu's gonna get stunned! Oh, that was close.
I do like this. We're gonna make the sniper impossible to go on by just dumping Lesh stuns onto
Yeah,
him.
no, really good strat.
I like
actually.
it a lot.
They denied it.
And now they've got to move the stuns forward a bit so Sniper can shift forward. There he goes.
I actually really like this. I think they do still have Aegis on Sniper.
Ty
just going
kinda
in.
has to jump. Oh, Samo, no.
Thanks isn't here.
Samo's
Oh, big
fucked.
Ravage though! Here comes G-Do. Samo gets the ult off, but this is not looking good. Dan's gonna go
Samo
down.
keeps ulting
Madge
with
is
like
doing so much
no...
damage, but it's gonna do damage to Madge. Madge is okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
GG.
swap
Rampage
out.
maybe? No, he's too far away. Call it, lads. Call it. If we get a quick game 3, we can still get out here on time.
Yeah, it's awfully kind of dire to just put the hammer down, you know? No taking their time, no fucking about. Just getting it done. Putting us back on a reasonable schedule.
I love the way there are actual qualifiers for TI happening, and this is what I'm casting. That's a professional Dotaman right there. Pyrion, did you watch the game 3 between Execration and T1? No, I didn't. I was watching Retro Frog be a dog shit Clinks.
I was actually watching Man CF versus Mancaf versus Pain Herald. Very indie team.
Oh my god, the damage!
Oh,
Holy
Lord.
shit!
Look at that Macropire, dude. Call it!
No, we got one more fight.
They really
Yes,
haven't.
Samo.
Yes, Samo!
Pew!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire victory.
There we go. Bang on time. It's 10 o'clock. There's only one more game to go.
I know, that's turned my mood right around. I'm going into game 3 with a big old ring.
Picture of Pyron. Did you guys see that? The fucking Yorgoth the other day?
I did.
Oh man.
I heard some complaints about the host.
Nice
from,
jump, Alistair!
from various
he's not
members
the
of the
normal
Discord.
host. He's he's normally the tech guy. He is.
That's quite a promotion.
Yeah, it's because the main host I think couldn't make it or was ill or something. So he was. I think he was quite nervous.
That's fair enough. I mean, to be honest, it just wasn't really my style of thing anyway. It's too much chat.
A lot of chat. I do think if my only piece of advice to him would be, and I'm sure he doesn't care, if you're not the usual host, let the host speak. Let Alex, who does this every week, do it, and you just kind of chip in occasionally. But I felt like he was the main host, and I think he was literally talking because he was nervous, which is fair enough, I guess. But it was okay. It was a bit weird to have OC and Booth versus me and Daltos. I've never, to my recollection, met Daltos in real life. I don't think we've hung out. I don't think we've ever played a game together. Maybe a Civ. So it was a bit of an odd combo, but I did have fun because I just got drunk and fucking took the piss out of everything, so it's fine by me. Got angry. Job done. They were at great pains to explain that this was not infringing on a copyright, which made me think it was riding the line.
Don't draw attention to it, I think.
But what show could they be copying?
I can't remember what show they mentioned, but
I mean, if that show was on TV, I doubt it'd be on TV that long.
Nice jump, Alistair!
Jobles just resubbed for 6 months.
There's just not enough pizzazz. It's all a bit pedestrian. And the time it takes to ask your opinion and then ask your answer and then ask the audience to get their things in, it's like a question every 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like there were many questions. I think if they tightened up the format, it would be better for it. Who the hell is BJ Roth is in this game, as is Varicor. Yes.
I know.
Is this game 1, says Nexus Ford. Why would you scare us, Nexus Lord? Why would you try to scare us like that? No, this is game 3. If this was game 1, we would currently be killing ourselves. We could not handle 10 past 10 game 1. No.
This is like the 14th time that Hunter has messed up the lobby or something like that.
Has Hunter fucked the lobby?
No, just
I'm just saying, like, the theoretical.
We could get to 10 past 10 for game 1.
Well, Eri's been balancing the teams for the last hour and a half.
Termfalk, who changed their name? BJ Roth to
BJ Roth.
BJ Roth, yeah. At Captain Myers, invite me to your games sometime. I miss your voice, says Action Dan. Christ, must be very slow wherever you live. So, can I just say, and I might get some backlash from this, I don't know how you lads feel about it. Things are closing because the Queen died for no fucking reason. What the fuck is going on? Center Parks has closed because the Queen died. What the fuck does Center Parks have to do with the Queen dying?
Also, they're not obliged to close.
No one's obliged to close.
So I don't I mean, they're losing business. They're making everyone unimpressed. Is it just that, you know, the top dogs who are like, we must honor the Queen by shutting down this entertainment center.
Asda and Odeon are apparently going to close.
Asda and Odeon.
Yeah. Now, listen.
Asda's surprising.
Listen, we're all sad the Queen died or not sad the Queen died. Take your pick. The point is, the Queen died. The only things that should really shut down is the royal family, the House of Commons and the House of Lords, to deal with all that, and then we should have a day of mourning, a funeral on that day, and then we should have the king. The coronation of King Charles III. That's what happens. Nobody gives a shit if Center Parcs closes or stays open. Nobody gives a shit. Why are you closing? Out of respect for the Queen. Do you think that any royals are going to go, we did notice that the Odeon cinema stayed open. Don't think we'll forget this. Also, Asda, I'm looking at you. Still selling things, are we? Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
My God, there's so many takes in chat. Holy shit.
So, true story, says Jorbles. At a work meeting, I chuckled when someone said one of our British colleagues was taking the day off because of the death of the Queen. I thought they were making a joke. I certainly got shamed for that one. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
I mean, I'll absolutely take a day off. I mean, a Center Parcs closed.
Yeah, I think
for
there's
like a week.
the difference between closing for the bank holiday and closing for like the entire week.
Yeah, are they closed like for how long are they closed for, Ted?
I don't know. I'll find out. Hold on.
Because if it's just the bank holiday, then
no, but
yeah.
I mean that's assumed. Like it's a bank holiday. I would assume that they'd be closed.
Yeah, exactly. But I think a lot of these things are because they're closing for like a week running up to it, which is very odd.
So, Asda is closing all its stores on the day of the funeral until 5, which barely fucking counts. So,
I see. So that's just normal.
So yeah, if you're closing for the bank holiday, fair enough. Like 100% fair enough. Like it's a bank holiday, it's the Queen's funeral. I think any business would shut on that day and no one would question it. But I'm seeing some mad shit closing because of the Queen's death. And things like the football, and I realise I'm biased. The rugby didn't stop, I don't think. The cricket didn't stop. The fucking horse racing didn't stop. But they said, we better stop the football. And now we've already got a fucking nightmare this season because there's a World Cup in November. And they're postponing games. What are you doing? We're going to be playing football forever at this point. It's ridiculous.
Just imagine how much complaining Klopp is going to be doing about the situation.
I do not even like the Queen. Yeah, I know I will get the hefty fine for this, but I cannot help it. I do not like the Queen. Even though she is basically German.
10 seconds.
Ich nicht liebe the Queen.
Dire team ban.
You think the football was postponed to prevent chants and stuff? What are you talking about? You think the football fans are going to be chanting, "Fuck off, Queenie! Fuck off, Queenie!" Like, what are you talking about?
Oh dear.
That's the most ridiculous suggestion I've heard yet.
I would like if that was the actual explanation that the FA came out with.
So laughable.
Well, the Irish did, but yeah, I mean
that's in Ireland.
Fair enough.
There aren't any Irish teams in the Premier League.
Did the Irish cancel their football as well? Why would they do that?
No, they had twice as many football games. I just think, as a country, honestly, since COVID, we've gone mad and have no idea how to handle anything. Any crisis that happens, we just panic. Shut everything down. It's like it's the default position now. It's safe. No one's going to criticize you. You can say we did what we could. We shut everything down. My mate says,
I feel like at this point it's just been one long extended crisis.
Yeah.
So now it just feels normal.
It does. But the reaction is always the same. Shut everything down. It's always the same. My mate said, not a serious country is how he refers to us. It's mad.
Apart from lockdowns, what has, and this mourning period, which is not enforced, what has been shut down in response to a crisis?
How do you mean?
Well, you just said our response in the country when a crisis comes up is to just shut everything down.
Yeah, but that's what we do. We shut things down.
But, okay, apart from lockdowns, what has been shut down?
Nice jump, Alistair!
In a response to a crisis? Did we shut things down because of Ukraine?
Center Parcs.
Yeah, but Center
He's
Parcs,
got you there, Blake.
That's not response to a crisis. No one has demanded they shut
Blake.
down. They just
the Queen
fucking
died.
did it.
The Queen died. I think that's a crisis.
Okay, but what you...
According to the people at centreparks.com.
you have just kind of slightly made this point up a bit. I would say the idea that
we'll see
shutting down is now the norm.
You'll see. I guarantee you, the next time we get any kind of crisis, everything's gonna fucking shut down. Default position, we are shutting down.
Where are you drawing this from? What trend do you believe has been started?
The trend that I believe we're in the middle of. And
okay, when did it begin?
Literally, so when COVID happened, we didn't know how to respond. Genuinely, people panicked, things shut down. That probably didn't make sense. My fucking golf club closed down. Being outdoors, apparently. Playing golf on your own is unacceptable. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. The government were like, shut down golf. It's like, why golf? Like, it's just panic.
apart from COVID lockdowns and this weird mourning period, which is business's personal decision to shut down.
Right.
Apart from that,
no.
What else has been shut down from a crisis?
That's the point. That businesses are making that decision now.
But they would make that decision
reason.
Regardless. They would make that decision regardless. Do you think they wouldn't? Do you seriously think these businesses would not be doing the exact same thing if COVID hadn't happened? I think it set a
precedent, and I think if we have another crisis, everything's going to fucking shut down.
Do you believe businesses stayed open when the king died in 1952?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I suspect the exact same thing happened.
Close at midday back then.
I suspect because this is constitutional and this is how things are done. Is a mourning period is declared and businesses are given the option to close.
Right, but when did the mourning period start and when does it end?
It was. It would have been. I don't know the exact dates. It lasts for about. So the official mourning period lasts for about a week and a half, I believe. But that is only affects the royals, and that's why the announcement put out said this doesn't apply to you. These businesses are voluntarily choosing to, and they would do so anyway.
That's my exact point. Is that when they shut down, I think that's now the default panic position.
You're taking one point of data and deciding that this is a trend.
2 points.
So government enforced lockdowns,
right?
And businesses just now, for some reason, decided to close.
Because now it's like a switch has been flipped in their brain, and I think
why
we're
didn't
going to
things close down over
more.
Ukraine? That was a bigger crisis.
No, I don't think so. That was in Ukraine.
You think the Ukrainian war has not been a bigger crisis for the UK than the Queen dying?
Well, I'm not being funny, but how did the Ukraine war actually affect day-to-day life in Britain for British people?
How are your energy prices looking?
Right, but you can't shut down the country because of that.
Yes, you can. When there was an oil crisis in the 1960s, we started shutting the country down. Went to a 3-day work week when there were power issues and strike issues.
But wasn't that lack of energy rather than like
not being able to afford energy is another way of having a lack of energy, is it not?
If businesses come to that point, then that's different. Because you're talking about an enforced shutdown based on we literally cannot afford to run the country, as opposed to the Queen died, we better shut Centre Parks. Which is my point. That they don't have to shut down, and they are. You're literally giving an example of a situation where they had to shut down. I'm giving an example where they did not in any way have to shut down.
So the lockdowns are not part of your trend then, because they had to shut down then.
Right, but that's the point. Is that's set in the mind of companies.
So we're back to only 1 point of data.
No. What you're not listening to me, but that's fine. My point is that it's set in the minds of companies that if you don't know what to do, shut everything down. And now they're shutting down. And I'm saying that right now it is a trend, and you will see it over the next few years when they don't know what to do, they will fucking shut down.
I'd be interested if they did. Because
I think they will.
I think they will. That is the trend. Anywho, we have a draft.
This is like stage 1.
Anti-mage.
Oh. Can Medusa defeat her arch
I predicted
nemesis?
a lot, Plague. You can doubt me all you like. I predicted a lot. Go ahead and doubt. That's why I got 10-1 on Brexit and 10-1 on Trump winning the election. 10-1
remaining
on each of those. And everybody was like, nah. And I was right.
5 seconds remaining.
And you will see that the default position now will be in anything even remotely like a crisis to shut everything down. Because people just have given up trying to try. They don't know what to do. They panic and they shut it down. You'll see. You guys will see. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. Dota will be shut down. When do they? If they shut down Dota, if you logged into Dota,
Steam servers shut down out of respect.
Out of respect for the Queen, we have shut down Dota in the UK.
5 seconds remaining.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, to be fair, I think there was like a Nintendo live
Direct.
stream thing.
Nintendo Direct.
And they were like, we're not streaming it on the UK channel.
Yeah, out of respect for the Queen.
The Queen.
Literally my point. How is that connected in any way? And they're doing it. They have lost their fucking bollocks and they don't know what to do. So the default position is we better shut everything down because someone else is, so we will. You'll see. I don't know what Rubik steals in this game, but good luck to him. Grave, I guess.
It's a bold second pick, followed up by an even bolder one in Warlock, one of the definably worst heroes in Dota right now.
The lads love it.
They just can't resist.
It could
they
be.
Can't resist
Who was the Witch Doctor in game 1?
Falcus or something like that.
Well, it could be Falcus V2.
10 seconds remaining.
Butlins. Let's find out if Butlins is shutting down.
How much has gas gone up?
A lot.
And is that all to do with Ukraine?
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Literally all of it, like like 500% or whatever it is.
Yep. Literally. So
how come gas suppliers are taking like giga profits?
So they agreed, like all of these suppliers agreed to buy at a certain price, and they set their prices and they set everything according to, we're going to buy this much energy for this much price. And Russia then said, actually the price is X because we're shutting down the fucking pipeline. So now you have to buy gas from wherever else.
But don't we get ours not from Russia's pipeline?
No, we get it from Russia. A lot of it comes from Russia, yeah.
So we don't get anything from the North Sea anymore.
I don't think we have the gas reserves to cope, do we?
We get less from Russia than most other European countries.
Like Germany is like 100% from.
Yeah, Germany. I know.
The way electricity prices are calculated in general, the price of gas is quite heavily tied into it. So even if we have a supply of gas, if gas prices are going up, generally our electricity prices will go up, regardless of the amount of supply that we have.
Like I know that, I mean, they shut down the pipeline for maintenance the other day. Like it's all it's all literally a brinksmanship from the Russians.
What technically stops Russia from just demolishing every country by setting the gas to an impossibly high price?
Because they still want to sell it, right?
Russia is significantly suffering at the moment as well. Remember, we have imposed incredibly stringent restrictions on Russia's ability to trade and for Russian citizens' ability to leave the country. I mean, we were, even for remote, I don't know if Europe has gone through with it yet, but Europe was considering not allowing Russians to get visas to European countries.
But apparently they actually made money at the early part of the war because the price went up and they're selling it to people that will buy it from them.
Yeah, they're selling it to India in particular. It's buying a lot of Russian gas.
China and like all those countries are still buying it. So I think, I mean, this is what I've been saying for fucking years. We've had so long to stop getting our energy from countries like Russia, and we still do it because it's just easier and cheaper to say, "Oh, it's fine," rather than actually have the political will to become energy independent from a country like Russia, who will always do this shit and just fucking turn the tap and threaten us. Why the fuck are we dependent on a country like Russia? It's
pretty big, aren't they?
It's a joke.
Let's just build a lot of windmills, lads.
Yeah, for real. Do something. It's not great, but it's better than relying on fucking Vladimir Putin.
This LC set is fucking gorgeous. Holy shit.
Is this from the new? Is this a new one?
I don't know. I've never seen this before. It looks amazing.
Bit weeby. You know what it reminds me of? Sekiro.
Thanks, favorite game.
Yeah.
My second favorite game of all time.
I don't think it's that Sekiro. It looks more. It looks like one of those mobile games, you know. Level up your hero, and it's like level 5 is like in cloth, and then level 50.
Level
is
1 is Dazzle. Level 5,
Yeah.
level 20 is this Legion set. Why not Naked Axe? Why do people not run Naked Axe? It's literally the only axe set worth running. Fuck it, all the rest. Oh, I like this Rubik set actually with the little jester thing. That's not too shabby. Still, it's not the Arcana, so get fucked.
30 seconds.
Yeah, poor people. Fuck you.
Disgusting. AM set as usual, dog shit.
Terrible.
Warlock set.
Are you a fan of the personas? Do you like what they're doing with the sets in that regard?
I think it's much more inventive. If you think about the personas, they are far more interesting than any of the sets we've had in the Battle Pass this year to date.
Yeah.
So I would rather that they did personas
The battle
and
begins.
had like Lady Axe and Dude Legion and all this kind of stuff, rather than just saying let's just have fucking nothing. Let's just have...
What are we getting this year? We're getting Man PA.
We're getting a Crystal Maiden persona, which is some kind of dog, and we're getting a gender bent Phantom Assassin. Yeah.
Is gender bent an appropriate term for 2022?
I think it's correct.
Okay.
I don't know.
The long and short is we have no fucking idea because the world moves much faster than we can keep track of.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
it is what it is.
I mean, I get it when you say it. I understand, but I can imagine it being something to say. How dare you?
It does sound very, very.
It sounds
blunt.
1970s.
It does.
Something Bernard Manning would say.
Yeah, gender bent fiction characters is fine. Alright, I'm safe.
Okay,
Thank
alright,
God, you
good.
scared me for a second.
No,
I
I just don't know.
I was in the free.
I don't want to use it and get fucking cancelled.
But the thing is I don't want to sound like a boomer, but there is going to be someone who's not going to be happy with it.
Right. Also, give it 5 years, Plague, mate. And someone will resurrect the clip of Plague saying gender bender.
Ted, mate, I'm saying you're fucked in the future.
Oh, yeah,
because
of course.
furries are like, it's going to be like, furries rise up
Yeah.
and protect the furries, and you, all these clips are going to be dug up about you. saying all this horrible
Weeds will
stuff.
be considered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fucked. Well, I'm fucked anyway. I'm fucking 46. No one's gonna be watching me in 5 years. Once I hit 50, who would watch?
Did you think that 5 years ago?
No. I thought my 40s. I'm still in my prime. No problem. And as I'm in my 40s, I realise actually this fucking sucks. I hate being 40. Everything hurts all the time. My back aches. I make groaning noises when I stand up. Oh!
First blood. What is this? I came here to be tested.
Oh, they killed AM as well.
Oh wow!
How did he
they
die?
No,
They
play.
didn't have silence. How did that occur?
Was it a very pog level 1 overwhelming odds, or
I don't know.
overstated?
I just don't think that was possible.
I think he might have got hit with a concussive shot, an arcane bolt, and an overwhelming odds all at the same time. If anyone saw
Yeah,
it,
it
let
had
us
to be
know.
very close together.
I
'cause he
think
does have a
maybe it's
seven.
just Hunter is like
might just
really
be Hunter.
fucking bad.
The last time we saw him on POS 1 was the Clinks, and he did not perform well.
No. Oh god, you're right. Death
No,
Punch
don't
says,
fall
I
the
am a
creep
weeb, and I
there.
hope we never become socially accepted. I think in a way that's part of the weeb sort of coda, if you like, is to be proudly, it's like being anti-establishment, like being a punk. It's like the 2022 equivalent to being a punk is being a massive fucking weeb. Your parents don't understand and they hate it. Old people like me hate it. I'm a weeb and I'm proud, Mum. I'm not going to change for anybody. I'm just saying get a fucking haircut. It's the same
In
haircut
Japan,
everyone's
do you
got.
reckon they think of non-weebs in the same way we think of weebs?
No, I read a really interesting article about the infantilization, which is the word I love to use, of young Japanese men by anime, and the sort of women that appear in these things are so inhumanly impossible to achieve, and the way that the sort of J-pop female stars present themselves as being kind of like that. Of course, not like a real person ever is. And so when they go to date, they're very sort of mummy's boys, they're very backwards, and a lot of these guys who are very average-looking guys, but who have a tiny bit of confidence, are hoovering up on the dating
Just
scene.
slaying. They're
Yeah, because
drowning
they're
in it.
like actually normal people and don't expect you to be like an anime schoolgirl. So it's a big problem. I mean, the birth rate and the marriage rate and everything in Japan is declining precipitously.
I heard that in South Korea, the birth rate is like 0.5
It's a
or
disaster.
something like 0.6 or something like that.
Like,
you are
Japan
paid a
is
lot of money to
seriously
have
struggling.
children in South Korea.
Why?
That's the
Do
way
they have privatized medicine?
No, because
It's toxic for children.
their birth rate is so low that the government stepped in to try and
Whoa,
incentivize
sorry.
people to
You're
do it.
paid a lot of money.
You're paying a
Yeah.
lot of money in South
Oh, I
Korea.
thought
yeah.
you said you're paying a lot of money.
No. In South Korea, the government has massive grants for people to have children.
So, in Japan and in South Korea, two countries I might suggest infected by anime, people aren't having babies anymore. Shocking.
Well, it could also be that, I mean, I've definitely heard a lot of people who are like, I prefer to value my career over having children.
Yeah, no, that's true. But that's true. I'd say that's true in most Western countries, wouldn't you? Oh, well,
I mean, I
South
definitely know
Korea-
a lot of
South
young
Korea,
Europeans.
The problem is the way they've set up like the work ethic for children, things like that, is very socially damaging. You know, they're
Really?
not. Yeah, that's the way the analysis has gone. I don't know if things like K-pop has been included in how the analysis has gone, but it's a lot more about how schooling and things like that. I mean, people they never get to be social because they go to school, work all day, come home and work all night.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're lacking in that regard. But it's always very complicated with these kind of societal issues.
Yeah. It's just interesting that's happening in both countries at around the same time.
Well, I honestly I think it's pretty global for developed young people to just not want kids anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I really know. I think like knowing people in this Discord is skewed a little bit because everyone's a little bit older.
Well, I mean, you say that, but
I really know very few people who are like, I really want kids.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people in the Dota scene that I talk to about it. They're like, I never want kids, and they're like, it looks like so much work. And...
I know more women who say they want kids.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the women I know from university say they really would like to have kids. But that's because they consider babies quite cute and things like that. I don't know if men ever think about it in that regard, so...
I didn't until... You know what the difference maker for me was? There's some friends of ours, me and Mrs. F's, not like the Mafia, but some friends of me and Mrs. F's, had kids. And when we went to see their baby, I could see how much she meant to them and what a amazing sort of relationship they had and all the rest of it. And it really changed my opinion. Oh, I don't think Evil Teddy had his mana shield on. He did not. Sorry, ScienceWhizBen did not have mana shield on. He dead. He got hooked going for the rune, and he dead.
He has also been owned generally in this lane.
Yes, he has.
CS-wise, he's over 10 up. Plus 12 denies.
Oof.
That's crushing.
But Pudge hits for fucking 97, dude.
Mm-hmm.
More with the QB.
It's hard to miss CS on Pudge.
That's a classic comment from Slippers on a Kitten. The idea that having kids right now is the worst time to have them.
I think that is typical, but I would just
yeah, but it's typical of every single time in history.
True, yeah, I mean, if you were a medieval peasant, obviously you weren't given the benefit of birth control. They didn't have Johnnies. They didn't have birth control pills. I'm sure lots of people still believe if the woman lieth upside down after the coitus, the babeth cannot be borned. You know, which is something I still know. Some young people still think that if you lie on your back after sex, you won't get pregnant. Which is one of the reasons teen pregnancies are a thing, because of lack of sex education. But Evil Teddy's looking here. ScienceWhizBen is gambling. I missed that. ScienceWhizBen is gambling. It's top. It's not top. Can we get another hook? We can.
We can.
Not under
Mana
tower.
shield on this time.
Evil Teddy needs to be careful. He is so fucking beefy. Holy shit!
Oh my
god! This is what Cindy was talking about. The misery of playing against Pudgeman. They got raped.
It is very miserable. He's level 9 at 8 minutes in. It's looking rough. Oh, let's wrap this one up, lads. I'm ready.
Oh my god, Hunter's level 4.
Yeah, I think the big, bright, shining star in the sky for Dire is this Legion seems to be owning. Like, completely crushed AM in lane. And with this new talent in particular, +8 dual bonus damage, Legion gets up and going a lot earlier than she used to. So she can go and have impact in this game, but I don't think she can fight a Pudge who's going to be this strong.
So, Eri, the problem with that is... I watched a really interesting talk about immigration the other day, and how the immigrants that we accept tend to be the brightest and the best from the poorer countries that we accept immigrants from. And whilst we think it's a good thing, imagine, like, if you look at Poland, which suffered massive brain drain for decades, all their best people left because they thought, we can't make as much money in Poland, the economy here sucks, and it sucks. One of the reasons it sucks is because everybody's getting the fuck out of Poland. So if we accept immigrants, that's great for us as rich countries, because we get people coming over here that we're not making to replace the people that are dying. And Britain is like, oh, immigration's great. Yeah, it's great for us. But for a lot of poor countries, those immigrants are essentially leaving their home country to come and make a better life for themselves. And that's a big problem for those countries. It feels like an anti-immigration statement. And that's why I think it's not popular. But essentially, I am all for immigration, but it's incredibly selfish to see it as a positive good for the world when it's actually just a net good for us. They got Wraith King again.
You know this.
Why lads buy phase boots just to never use them? It's always something that's bugged me.
You know, an AM's had a really bad game when he has no boots and he has to go ganking top lane at level 5. Yeah, it's been rough for poor Hunter.
Hunter has 21 last hits in 10 minutes. Please get this one. Yes, brother. Yes. So, I mean, if you look up a talk, I can't remember the name of the guy, but he basically, he puts all these gumballs in the table. It's like, oh, it's a Pudge TP. He's looking for it.
He has a haste rune. Good luck.
No!
Oh my god, just eat him. Don't complicate things.
Silence? Backhaul. Okay.
Or?
Gets him.
He's going to get the kill. And
Ben
he's
is
gonna
here.
Get out after.
There's a big call.
Oh my
dear.
god.
Help him, Teddy.
Teddy is only interested in kills.
Kill. Only kill.
Oh, nice grave.
Hugh, just stick the lad on him.
Oh no, he's not. He's not.
He's got it on him. He's
not
the only one who
somehow
hasn't got it.
Wow.
So anyway, look it up, and it's like this guy doing an immigration talk using gumballs as an example, and every gumball represents 1 million people. And if you look at the number of poor people in the world, people living on like $2 or less a day, it's like 5 billion people. It's unbelievable. It's like so much of the world is still really, really poor. And you look at economists like, is it Hans Rosling, that Swedish guy? I think he died. But anyway, he was pointing out that everything's getting better. And technically it is. Like you look at infant mortality and education rates amongst women and stuff like that. All the indicators that you have that a country is developing. These countries are still desperately poor by our standards. And if we accept 100,000 immigrants a year from sub-Saharan Africa, it is such a drop in the ocean. And it is essentially because countries like ours always have some kind of limit. You need to have an education. You need to have a job when you come here. All the rest of it. We're essentially only taking the very best people from those countries, and that's a big, big problem. But equally, if we just say anyone can come here, then what happens?
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's an impossible
Unfortunately, life
task
is just
to solve.
not that fair.
Like if you have a queue system, how do you solve that queue? If you say the first in line, will you take the first 100,000 people in line? What about people who really need to come here for asylum and stuff like that? It's a fucking nightmare. And it's our fault, actually, almost certainly, being Britain.
It's capitalism's fault.
I think that is an issue for sure, but I mean, so one of the things you got to point out is South Korea used to be dirt fucking poor. And then they've, over the last 50 years or something, they've completely revitalized themselves.
They've had big American investment. Right?
Huge. But they also had things like businesses, like shipbuilding and mobile phones and shit like that.
Yeah, Samsung and stuff.
But they're kind of an outlier. Oh, nice. Oh, whoops. I don't know if this is it, Teddy. Teddy on the run.
Should be. I think he should be able to live this.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Especially if no one helps. Poor Laniro's gonna fucking die.
Because the problem is he's got an arcane rune, so his flesh heap is just up constantly.
Oh my god.
So they're doing no damage to him. Look,
he wants Zaragoza here.
Another.
There's the lift.
Here comes this.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Teddy is playing out of his mind. You know what? This is so good from Teddy. Not just the way he's playing, but the amount of fucking space he's creating for this AM is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, this AM had a terrible time. And to be fair to Hunter, despite having, I'm going to say 6 minutes of uninterrupted farm, he's still not caught up to Medusa. But she was mid. Oh, please.
That's why he's not caught up, eh?
Please. Please, just click the creeps when they're nearly dead. That's... Oh shit! Evil Teddy is on a fucking tear up. Drop that rock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it.
Rock the Skyra. Put him in his place. I mean, what are Dire looking for? They've got Blink on Legion, but without Blade Mail, she's not really going to kill most of these heroes.
Not without help.
And she only has 10 dual damage so far, so only one success.
I mean, they've got the classic combo, the all Legion Skywrath, and then if it goes pear-shaped, you've got Dazzle. Like, they've almost picked 3 heroes just for the Legion, because you've got Dazzle would be the counter to Legion, and they've picked that. And you've got Skywrath who can help her win the duels, and then, you know, Skywrath just Legion just needs to actually fucking hit the
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
AM is off now. Got some farm,
Dire's
not
middle
much,
tower has
granted.
fallen.
Probably should have a Battle Fury by now. Here it comes. Got it.
Yeah, 16 minutes for a no treads Battle
Dire's
Fury
middle
is
tower is
dreadfully
under
slow.
It's pretty fucking bad.
16 minutes for a treads Battle Fury is pretty slow. Evil Teddy's on the hunt again. Dire look like they want to smoke or fight or something. They're set up for this.
Oh, I would back it up.
They can kill here on Dire.
Why are no spells being cast?
Where's the
Do it!
Sky ulti?
Didn't get the
Oh,
duel
they
win.
didn't get it. Ugh.
Just slow, sluggish
Yeah.
and slow. Were they worried about Warlock and Ult or something?
I think they were just a bit hesitant. It is
You think they
very
gun
scary
shy?
when you have no vision to run up that high ground.
Yeah, I think they gun
Especially
shy.
when Pudge, no doubt Pudge has had a significant mental effect on them this game. When there's
How's
4
science-
heroes, when you're 4v1 down here and you lose, you're going to be
still
a bit broken.
Yeah, mentally tapped.
Oh,
He's looking. He's got an Arcane Rune again, so he can just go for this. Yob it out.
oh, he's going for the Legion instead. Help him, heretic! Oh, the
Just has tossed him
grave!
away!
Threw him away! Goob! Still gets the
dies,
kill,
of
of
course.
course.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Has Hook again.
Here it comes.
I love the goons almost want to go there to
Radiant's
see what's
bottom tower
happening.
is under
Like,
attack.
they're
Yeah.
so curious.
Poke your head in.
Oh, unlucky. So I think if you, having watched some of
Radiant's
Hunter's
bottom
last
tower is
hitting,
under
I think we
attack.
can now see why the goobs love farming neutrals. Oh my god. Because you can't miss. There's no competition. Even if the competition is the creeps, it's just still somehow still too much a lot of the time. No. 1. Yes, Hunter! Oh, they killed Dazzle.
2 out of that wave.
2 out of that
God bless.
huge wave. God bless you, Hunter. Good luck to you. Still going to win the game. Pat yourself on the back. I did great on AM. Pick me AM. It's my
Dire's
best
top
hero.
tower is under attack.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the-
at least
The gloves is kind of a big part
Dire's middle
of
tower is under attack.
farming, I think.
I think the other thing is Dire have a very quite comfy strategy, quite a hard strategy to execute.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I
they're-
agree with that.
Dire's
Their draft, aside from the Legion plus Sky synergy, it doesn't make the most sense in the world.
Dire's top tower
I mean,
has fallen. Dire
I can't
are
remember when this
scanning.
rating was picked, but I doubt it was.
I think it was
Radiant's
lost.
bottom tower
I honestly
Which means they
think
picked it. They
was
picked it into AM.
lost. Yeah. Like, I remember seeing it, but I don't remember that pick.
Teamwork _ for _ sissies tipped $500.
Thank you.
Thanks for being my favorite streamer since days of your flax.
Thank you. I saw some comments on the Pleasant Kenobi vid.
She's got 500 quid. What the fuck?
Who did?
You did.
What are you talking about?
You've just been given $500.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Where?
It just popped up in chat.
You
Radiant's
serious?
middle tower is
Stream
under
Elements.
attack.
Teamwork is for sissies. Just tipped $500.
Shit, I didn't even read how.
Is there even a message along with it?
Yeah. I think there was. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so good at
Dire's
this.
middle tower is under attack.
How long have you been streaming for, Pyrion? Oh, not long. Just 10 years. Still can't read messages. My stream is the most low effort stream around. Like, I don't have any special shit. I wanted to do that thing where you can
Dire's
do
top
points
tower
and
is
things
under
happen.
attack.
You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah, I know what you're
the
saying.
longest time, and I just couldn't figure it out. It's just... Oh dear, look, run, Hue. Oh dear, they found Hue. Luckily, they have no initiation.
I think LC's just scared at this point. You can't fail this many duels without...
Generation.
Oh, wait, oh. Thinking about it, but doesn't go through. Just need the blade mail.
I apologize, chat. And Teamworkers for Sissies. It's a ridiculously generous donation. Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry for not noticing. You know, I can watch a movie and I will tell you everything about it. But if there's more than one thing going on, I just lose. I just lose track. I'm not a very smart person. I apologize for that. Very tunnel vision. So you know, there's a hype game of Dota happening. I think they smoked Undervision, and I still think they're going to win.
They're not running away very fast on
Oh,
Dire,
there they are now.
They've realised. Someone called it.
Run! See, this is the issue, I think, with Legion. Is that you need some other disruptive element. And Dazzle ain't it, and Skywrath ain't it. Oh.
Oh my god, they still got caught. How? How is that possible? They saw a bit and they still fucking jumped. I don't get it.
That's all the mana gone on Ben, by the way. The golem goes down.
Where is Lanira going? To death. Ben dead. Oh, just call it that.
So just
Great.
fucking ult her already. Why you...
No, get the coal, mate. Get the coal. I mean, Anti-Mage could have definitely blown her up.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Just not
tower
interested.
is under attack. Dire's middle
Get out of here before 11, lads.
Yeah, looks like we might. Oh god, we've doomed ourselves. So, even Hunter, who can't last hit to save their life, has managed to come second in net worth just by dint of... Oh my god.
Axe on punch at 22 minutes. What are you gonna do?
This is a...
Look
Does this
at
count
how
as
they-
double goal? Oh! The
Oh,
duo!
they're gonna get him.
They get him! But at what
Huge
cost?
kill.
The grave!
He's silenced.
Heretic, get out of there! He could
Oh,
not.
no,
God, the
rest are gonna win
turnaround
this
has
game.
arrived.
Oh my god, they're gonna get him. They got 4. Plague! You doomed us to a midnight finish!
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Yeah, you did.
Don't-
Pretty sure it
don't-
was you. I flipped a coin in my mind.
I don't know. Why would you do this, Blake?
I fucking hate you, Ashwin.
I make the rules, buddy.
Scanning.
First name I think of is Guilty.
Yep.
Oh,
Executed.
see how many of these Lanny Road gets. 1, 2, 2.
Double
2.
damage.
Went for the DD instead, which I can respect.
Yep. I think Ben got 1 of those. Maybe 2. I just think, you know what, if you put someone who could farm into these games, and the rest of it was as usual, these games would be so easy. Like someone who could just hit creeps and actually get the last hit on the creeps. Have I seen the Redless shareholders clip? Is this the one with the guy in the suit? Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just as Eri was.
Eri's been spamming that all day.
I've literally said already that I saw it. I don't know why this has become... Yes, I fucking saw the clip. He paid 20 quid for that. That's all I have to say about it.
I think about how much the other guy paid.
Teamwork for Sissies said it was the best possible response they could have got. They know what they're getting for their money. Nothing worth a damn.
It's an incredible,
Smoke?
it's an incredible unique selling point.
The USP
Give me your money and you get nothing.
It's a low effort stream. I'm going to ignore most of your comments. You can donate $500 and I'll just go like, oh, cheers. It's terrible, man. Just awful. They're looking for Pudge again.
Oh, they're going to get him.
No, that's not happening. Not in a million years.
They're going to get the kill. No, they're not, sir.
Oh, trouble.
They're going to kill him.
Though.
Hunter has turned up.
Ben a little late on the ult there, I feel. Oh no, Ben, no!
Doesn't have his ult. He's just fully dead.
Oh, the call catches the next two!
Hunter hates ulting.
Why is Hunter
just
never
hates
ulting?
Oh
my god!
He's going on twaffle. Oh, unlucky. Good try.
No!
Oh, he's been...
Oh!
He's been diddly done.
Ankle's broken.
Oh,
they give up.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You fucking gutless piece of shit.
I didn't think it was impossible
Mephisto
to throw this
Mori,
game,
that is exactly the kind of gutless shit I'm talking about. You're up against a Dazzle who's used Grave, you're level 17, you're gonna be okay. Coward. So, just to give you guys some idea, AM's ult does, at this level, 1.1 damage per missing mana. When Medusa is out of mana, that's doing 1,271 plus 1, so 1,500.1, sorry, plus 1,000, that's 1,442? I think?
I'll believe it.
That's a lot of damage.
And he just didn't bother. Wasn't interested.
508 says Ari.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Either way, it's a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, either way, the point is, he isn't fucking casting it, and we don't know why. Just not a POS 1 player naturally, I think, on Hunter. He was an excellent POS 4, I don't know why he's given up on it.
I was trying to add 137 to 1,370. It was harder than it looked.
Illusion.
So if Dire want to stay in this game by some miracle, how do they actually achieve it? What are they looking for? It has to be probably Wraith King stepping up a bit. If Medusa's the only
spells because they might need them later. Yeah. Oh. They might catch Heretic here. He's just chilling. Oh, they didn't notice him. God bless him.
By the skin of his teeth escaped. Do you think he's going to stop and farm the hard camp? No, he's jogging for dear life.
He's running. He doesn't have a TP for 26. Can he live? They're looking for him. They figured.
Go farm the ancients. I would farm the ancients.
Go farm ancients. Go farm ancients. Get team to come to you. Team.
Yes.
He's doing it.
This is a good pos 1 player.
Oh my god, no.
Hunter.
Now he bubbles.
Do the exact same thing and just farm the
Hunter,
ancients.
please, just do things right.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, there's a sentry!
Oh, there's a sentry there!
He cancelled his own invis!
Just ult! You're saving so much time for yourself. I think he streams.
Oh shit, Teddy's in!
Oh my god, they're owning. Holy mother of God. Yes, lads.
Well, that is a problem.
Mana Void is unsporting. I think you might be right.
Yeah.
They're doing Roche.
Maybe he's just sadistic. Watching them run away, getting really slow with no mana.
Oh, God. So anyway, I watched the me and Kenobi vid, and I looked at some of the comments, and several of them were like, "Pyrion's still around? Wow." I was like, "Damn." I mean, I've been to like every fucking TI since TI 3. Apparently, that doesn't raise my profile enough in people's brains. They think I'm dead or something.
Yeah. I feel like in previous years where you didn't do anything during the year, it was It's like fair enough to think like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he's back. But you've actually done a fair amount this
Decent
year.
amount this year, I think. Yeah. I hosted the Stockholm Major with Sheeds, for Christ's sake. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's in on Nero.
He's
Where?
in a lot of trouble. He's dead.
Fucking dead. Oh, and the Jewel catches the Rubik. Random dust. I do that
It
myself.
scared them off. It bloody worked.
Smoke and run. Look at Teddy's being a fool here.
Teddy's risking it all for the creep wave.
Teddy doesn't care.
He is very hard to kill now. Eternal Shroud, 10% spell lifesteal talent.
10% spell live steal.
Yes, I stuttered. Fuck you.
They're so aggressive today. What happened?
He's very hard to kill.
Well, I mean, we had
good old-fashioned
we
normal
had
play.
a debate.
Yeah, he's super mad. He's actually been messaging me like literally for the last hour, saying,
can't believe
I can't stand this guy.
He doesn't understand anything. Oh, they're on the Lyra. The world's early.
Nice early grade.
Oh,
he's gonna. No.
Oh,
didn't get away.
He's dead.
I would say these are not good trades for Radiant.
Agreed.
I would wonder when Hunter's gonna do anything. He has
well,
a full Skadi.
He's got a backpack in Skadi.
Backpack.
Saw him kill Wraith King a minute ago, Plague. So.
That's very true. He did finally do one thing.
I think it's amazing that they picked AM into Medusa, and then I'm sure the Wraith King came after that. I'm 100%.
I think so too. I'd be.
Because I'm pretty sure they didn't go. I'm sure they went Dazzle, Skywrath, Legion, Medusa, and then they picked Wraith King. And I'm pretty sure the other team went Axe Rubik, Warlock Pudge, AM. That's how I think it went. Or it might have even been a last pick Pudge.
I think it was last pick Pudge. AM was definitely fourth pick after the Medusa, so Wraith King was picked after AM.
But you've already got Medusa.
Maybe their thought is Hunter will get so confused about who he's supposed to go on, he won't ult either of them, which does seem to be the way it's going so far.
Yeah.
Double damage acquired for Radiant. Still 2 minutes on Aegis, so plenty of time to risk another high ground.
Dota Plus says it's a pretty big win. Oh, dear.
Oh, they're going in on Legion.
Oh, big call.
Oh my god, that damage on the DD.
Another lovely early
win.
grade.
Calero will live.
Triple
Rampage.
Double
Rampage.
damages win games, man.
No.
Hunter's just too scary for these boys.
He's ready.
He's finally finished farming.
I'm gonna be out by
That
10 to 11, 10 past
Dota
11.
meme, that ancient Dota meme.
Yeah.
That's like one of the earliest Dota memes, I think.
I've properly aged myself there.
AM emerges from the jungle. I have finished farming. Wasn't their base
Yeah,
like in
Hunter's
ruins
MVP.
or
He's done it. He's
Really?
finally turned up and he's no, of course not.
Okay. Medusa brought back with 20 seconds left.
That does feel really bad.
That
but
does feel bad. Has Wraith King managed to get his ult off this game?
Well, he hasn't bought shards, so no.
Hunter, you still got 50 seconds on the Aegis, buddy. Back it up, guys.
So
I gotta go back for the creep wave.
They're all so poor. How is Medusa not farmed?
She did just buy back, which just knocked her down a fair bit.
But it's
she is-
Medusa. And she has
Did you see what that Pudge did to her?
Yeah. Just go farm
She's
jungle. Like, I
3
think
and
at that
5.
point, like, if you didn't have a fucking Wraith King who's fucked his lane and is going to have to go jungle, your whole plan is to go and farm fat stacks. I didn't see many fat stacks, I'm going to be
No,
honest
there
with
was
you.
not much fat stack going on. The hope is still entirely on LC, unfortunately.
Why hasn't Wraith King bought Shard? Needs to get BKB.
We don't know where it is.
Even though I don't think it's going to help him at all.
I think maybe he had to skip the Deso probably and go BKB straight away. This is his only hope.
Heretic is now stuck. Probably should just TP home. This hero has done absolutely nothing this game. I'm happy to predict Heretic's hero damage less than 10k. I'm going to say Ben's hero damage 11k again. Here's my prediction for damage game end. Dazzle hero damage 7k. Skyrath hero damage 15 to 16k. Legion hero damage 14k. Wraith King hero damage 9k. Medusa hero damage 9k. That's my guess. Somebody make a note of that. See if
I think
correct.
Medusa's hero damage will be 15 or 16k as well.
You reckon? Doesn't seem to be clicking people much.
Oh my god. Dunk. So they now have the shard on Pudge. So Elsie's game is officially over. She can no longer duel anyone. They will just be saved.
Crash. I want to watch the clip again of the lad using the recorder to get a kill with the sniper rifle.
It is so good to watch. Do, 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 do.
It's the fact that the shot on the run as well. So good. Evil Teddy has absolutely crushed this. It is weird you can't see damage done. That's a stat. Let's look at gold per minute. 192 for Dazzle.
It's been a roughie. He's been counterpicked by Axe.
XP per minute.
Oh, there's a duel.
It's just not gonna work.
Oh, the swallow comes in.
Well, Heretic's back in. He's crit an illusion, stood still, now he's dead.
Yes, Hunter!
And dare.
GG.
Oh, they call it.
Well done. Honor preserved.
Radiant.
Alright,
Well,
let's
it's
have a
Evil
look.
Teddy MVP.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice when it's easy.
Do you think we're going to be seeing a lot of mid-pudges at TI? For the simple reason that it's fucking insane?
I think
teams with specialist Pudge players will want to play it. I don't think anyone's learning Pudge for Pudge, though.
No.
Like,
Oh,
I think,
so-
you know, Liquid have Mickey, who is a very good Pudge player, and Matu, who plays it, so they can rotate it around, and it's a good pick for them. But outside of them, I've not seen many teams trying to make use of it.
So I was a little bit off, because I forgot Lanero had a decent laning stage. And ScienceWhizBen did do more damage just by dint of Mana Snakes. Varacor was 16k, I think I said that. Dazzle did 6k, 6.5k, I think I was about right there. Heretic did 8.5k, I think I said 9.
Yeah, you did. I was pretty right on Medusa though. So as a team, we're pretty correct.
Yeah, I think we were pretty spot on in terms of the damage done.
Apart from Lanero.
Yeah. Pudge 25k. Absolutely crushed it. Evil Teddy 12, 3 and 10. A dominant performance, 21 fleep at the end of the game. That's pretty fucking disastrous. Warlock 02 and 22. Hue sneaking the Warlock in there. I said it. I said I bet this wins, and it did, because all he has to do is fucking press R occasionally and everybody says, wow, what a player. Building damage. The only building damage done, Wraith King did 937 building damage. No one else managed to tickle a building. Pretty bad. LVP. Heretic went 1 and 9 and didn't build a shard and did nothing in this game.
Probably Heretic, but I also have to take issue with whoever decided he had to play Wraith King this game.
Yeah, so let's say that whoever the captain was said, what carry do you want? And Heretic said, give me Wraith King. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then in which case Heretic's an LVP, which is how they normally draft.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Heretic LVP. I'll say a diss on for... No one, actually.
Honestly, you can diss on Hunter. He played so bad.
Hunter was poor. This was not. This dub was not his. This was all on Teddy. Mephisto Mori did alright. Emergency Jazz Hands did what Pos4 Rubiks do and just zapped people and lifted them occasionally. But yeah, pretty basic stuff. Pretty straightforward win. And that concludes this week, gentlemen.
GG's.
We made it, and it's only just after 11. Thank God.
I mean, it was looking bad at the start of the second game, but I have to thank the Goons. They've really stepped up or stepped down, depending on which side you want to look at it for.
It's true. I'm going to say they stepped up. They knew what needed to happen. They needed to pick Medusa and Wraith King without banning AM, and indeed picking Wraith King into AM. And they gifted us a 36-minute dub, so thanks to them. All right, cheers, boys. I'm sure I'll see you if I have any bodies to drop off. You know where to meet me.
Have to get the Fishman plots going.
I just need a meeting. All I need is a phone call telling me that you need me, and I'll be there.
I've got an idea of how to contact you, and I've got an idea of what I want your next mission to be, so it should be fun.
God help me.
The next mission is Pog.
God help me and my passengers. All right. Cheers, boys. Peace. Thank you to Eri, as usual, for organising these, and thank you to you, lads, for taking part, and indeed for viewing. And thank you again for a ridiculously massive donation in the middle that I completely missed. I apologise. But that's the nature of being old and drinking a little bit of cider in the evening and basically just trying to chill out. I'm not really being a professional. It's terrible. It's a terrible stream. Thank you for tuning in anyway. I'll see you guys tomorrow.